evening. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Friday night. You know what that means? It's time for SciFridays. As always, I'm your host, the Captain, along with the Vincent, bringing you the best in sci-fi from years gone by.
Yeah.
So, you having a good day, Vince?
Yes, I found my microphone.
He found his microphone.
Yes.
Yes, he found his microphone. See, I found my microphone, too. Okay, so here's the problem. We had a glitch in the middle of editing, or in the middle of making today's episode, so we're going to fix it without having to set everything up the way it was. So Vince is here, over here. Yay, Vincent!
Nice glasses, though.
Yeah, put your shirt down. And so we're going to start out tonight's episode with Nowhere Man.
Nowhere Man.
And so we're just going to let you have at it and enjoy Nowhere Man. Enjoy.
Yeah.
My name is Thomas Vale, or at least it was. I'm a photographer. I had it all. A wife, Allison. Friends, a career. And in one moment it was all taken away. All because of a single photograph. I have it. They want it, and they will do anything to get the negative. I'm keeping this diary as proof that these events are real. I know they are. They have to be. There's an anonymity to the city, a certain coldness, distance. I remember sometimes how I try to shake that feeling off. It's ironic that over the last few months I've come to see it as a shelter and protection. A wall that separates me from my thoughts, from who I was. A refuge, a place to hide in broad daylight.
185, this is dispatch.
Des 185, what's up?
I got a booties run for you at 228 South Maple.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's right. That's over the bridge, right?
Straight out 130, about 8 miles.
Okay, I'm on it.
Are you all right?
I don't know. I think so.
Look here, let me help you.
Ow, my leg. I don't think I can move it.
Okay. Do you live around here?
A few blocks away.
All right, look, just stay still, okay? I'm gonna get on the radio and I'm gonna call for some help. You're gonna be okay. It's 185, come in.
Where the hell are you, pal? Your pickup called 5 minutes ago.
There's been an accident I need an ambulance out in Oakcrest. I'm at the corner of Maple Drive in Redmond.
How bad is it?
I don't know, it's a little girl. Her leg may be broken. Just get an ambulance out here, all right?
You bet.
How you doing?
I'm okay. Am I gonna get in trouble for this?
No, I don't think so, sweetheart. Just relax and wait till the ambulance comes, okay?
Will I have to go to the hospital?
I don't know. Let's just wait and see when they get here.
Maybe I can just go home.
Well, let's just wait and see, okay? Here they are. Hey.
Hey, how you doing there, kiddo?
I'm okay, but my leg hurts.
Okay, well, we're gonna get you fixed up right away, all right? What happened?
She was riding her bike and came out the driveway, and I just didn't see her. Is she gonna be okay?
You mean, will she live to tell a jury what happened? Yeah, it looks that way.
God, I hope I didn't mess up this dress. Does it look okay?
It looks fine.
My mom throws a real fit when I play my school clothes. Is he gonna be okay?
No, he'll be all right. He's just gonna sleep for a while.
Yeah, well, I better get home before I get yelled at.
Okay, I'll talk to you real soon. Hey, he's real good.
Okay, bye.
Come on, you wanna give me a hand here?
We've induced a level 15 trance state. Before we perfected this process, level 10 was the deepest we thought possible. He's responding beautifully.
As long as it works. As long as it works. This man is very important to these people, and I've made certain guarantees.
Oh, it'll work. In a level 15, we can produce fully reliable negative and positive hallucinations. We'll have complete control over his sense of time and space. If we tell him a year has passed, he'll experience it. In a month, a day, doesn't matter. If we want him to believe it, he'll believe it.
You wouldn't be the first to underestimate him, you know. You read the Bellamy file?
Bellamy was a fool. His conditioning techniques are the psychological equivalent of 8-track tapes. He was a dinosaur.
Mm-hmm. And just like them, he's now extinct.
Look, you cannot attack this man directly. Now, Bellamy's problem was that he threatened Vale's sanity. And when that didn't work, his life. Now, it's very clear from his profile that he's little fear of losing either. Oh, but he does have a weak spot. He's compassionate. And if he believes that someone he cares about, someone who's really important to him is in danger, he'll tell us what we want to know.
The subject is ready, Doctor.
All right. Let's fall in love. You remember when you first met Karen, don't you, Tom? What was it now? 10 months ago. It was April. And it was a glorious, picture-perfect day. You remember being in the park. And you remember feeling wonderful. Even before you knew that today was the day that you were going to meet the love of your life.
Perfect. Okay, honey. Move over to the left. Come on. Okay, come on. Move over a little over to the left. Come on, honey. Come on.
Hey, you okay?
I think so.
They say the measure of a dedicated photographer is just how far you'll go to get the photograph.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I'm as dedicated as I look.
Here, give me your hand.
What?
No. Thank you. Thank you.
Do they have anything clever to say about the measure of a dedicated rescuer?
The only thing that comes to mind is something about the blind leading the blind. You didn't have to bring a lifeboat with you, did you?
Actually, you were supposed to be my lifeboat.
Well, see, it usually takes a tragedy like this before they'll do something. I mean, from now on, ponds like this are going to have a lifeboat, one for every 2 photographers.
Are you a photographer?
Mm-hmm. But I plefer the more low-risk assignments.
I hear you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Next show at 11.
Please.
Here you go. Okay?
Here. Oh. My hero. Thank you.
Hi, Tom Vale.
Oh, Karen Stolk. God, I hope I got the picture. Oh. Bad, huh?
Well, not good.
Oh, no.
Should we find a place in the sun, dry off?
Yeah, that'd be great.
After you.
Thanks. So what kind of pictures do you take?
I'm a photojournalist, but most of my stuff is a little less on the sunny side.
Well, that's great. Would I have seen your stuff anywhere?
Yeah, probably. I've done work for a lot of the wire services, but I'm pretty much freelance now.
Are you good?
Yeah, it depends on who you ask, but, if you were to ask me, I'd say I'm one of the best, yeah.
Oh, it's just your self-esteem that needs work.
Yeah, and I'm working on it.
Well, you're doing very well. Do you think about giving lessons?
Mostly never.
Does that include people who really need lessons or risk drowning?
I think CPR might be more valuable than photography.
I think it's hard to drown in 2.5 feet of water.
Why do I get the feeling that if anyone can manage that, you could?
See, you're already getting to know me. Look, I would really like to get better at this than I clearly am. What would it cost me just for some starter lessons, just for your basic photography one-on-one kind of thing?
How about some dry clothes and an Italian dinner?
Don't cook.
Then we're safe. It's on me.
Okay. I think this is going to be my lucky roll. Your work is so wonderful.
Thanks.
No, I mean it. It's so powerful. It has so much emotion.
Is that obvious?
Yeah. No, I mean it makes you feel something. It makes you feel, I don't know.
Dry.
No.
Coffee?
Yeah, do you have milk?
Only last year's.
Okay, black will be fine. I've only been living here for about 10 weeks now.
Where are you from?
One of those places you've never heard of before. It's about 100 miles north of here. Thanks. I've been having second thoughts about staying, though. Coming to the big city and all, it can get pretty lonely.
Yeah. It has its disadvantages.
Right now, I'm glad I stayed. Right now, I don't feel so lonely. It's a good thing.
Yes. He's in. He's hers. He's ours. All right, system down.
Is everything all right?
By the numbers. You're doing great.
And he really believes that all of this is real.
No, he knows that it's real. The day that you met in the park has now become a pleasant, permanent part of his memory.
Well, I'm not so sure he's going to be as easy to crack as you think.
It's funny, I don't remember when I looked at your resume that you had a degree in psychology.
Maybe not, Doctor, but while you were outscoring your 4.0 grade point average, I was outscoring. I've known a lot of men, and most go over real easy because they spend a lot of time believing that they don't. This one? I don't know. Some things you just don't learn in books.
It's all right.
What?
You're in the hospital.
Hospital? What?
You had an accident in your cab. But you're fine. Just a slight concussion. Here. Try to get this down. You're dehydrated. She's very pretty. Wife?
Oh, no. No, it's not my wife.
Girlfriend?
No. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it's my girlfriend. It's, Karen.
She's a lucky lady. You're both lucky. Now get some rest. If you need anything, just let me know.
He doesn't seem very convinced.
He's only had one treatment. Look, we're already pushing him faster than I wanted to. He's gonna be fine.
Fine? Is that the word you want me to use in my report to the director? Fine?
Look, we need one more induction before we introduce her to his waking mind. Now, I promise you, when we bring them together in the real world, she will be the most important person in his life.
window looks out on an alley.
I have to ask you something, Tom. And you have to promise me that you'll be honest. Are you losing patience with me?
Why would you even think that?
Maybe because we've been going out for 3 months now, and we've never gotten past the serious necking stage.
I noticed, I know.
I'm not a prude.
I didn't think you were.
It's not some kind of, bizarre religious thing or anything. No. I mean, you must have thought about it.
Yeah, I have. But I just figured, you'd let me know when you were ready.
Are you for real?
Well, let's just take our clothes off and find out. But this attitude is going to make it kind of difficult to raise a family.
I have to tell you something, Tom. But before I tell you, I just want you to know that you are probably the most amazing man that I've ever met. The most thoughtful and the brightest.
But
there's someone else.
Perfect. Blood pressure, heart rate, GSR, respiration. He's anxious. He's hurting. Ain't love grand?
It's not what you think.
You don't know what I think.
Tom, Mark and I have been together since just after I got out of high school, and it's like 100 miles away, and it feels like 100 years ago. And it's over. It's been over for like 2 years. But we've both, we've just avoided saying it.
So now you got 2 guys on a hold.
No, that's not what I want. I want to be with you. I just have to finish one thing before I start another. Can't you understand that?
Well, it'd be easier if I couldn't, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Mark. I'm gonna leave tomorrow.
How long are you gonna be gone?
I don't know. 2 weeks?
It's a long conversation. Thought about phoning?
Let me do this the way that I need to do it. 2 weeks is not the end of the world.
No, it just feels like it, I guess.
I really care about you.
Let's talk about that in 2 weeks.
We needed you 10 minutes ago.
I need to look right.
Look, he has known you for the past 4 months. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you any way you look.
Yeah, but those first 4 months were just in his head. This time it's for real.
It's all the same for him. It's just, we're moving on to the next step. No drugs, no induction, no electronics. Just have to make sure that his waking mind will accept everything we've started.
Great, then I'm sure his waking mind will have an easier time accepting everything we started if I look my best. I need 10 minutes. Okay? Thank you.
Right there.
Can I come in?
This is not working. He's confused.
Is everything okay?
God, I missed you. I really missed you. Oh, you're the photographer. Yeah, you're starting to develop a real nice eye for this sort of thing.
Just one?
Well, they're both pretty nice, actually.
Well, I had a pretty good teacher.
Okay, let's get a better look at this. Okay. Alrighty, let's just have a look at this here. So you see this area here? This area here?
Mm-hmm.
So you're starting to lose the background. It's getting soft on you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, do you ever think about what it would be like if you didn't go to the park that day?
No, we don't have to do this, Karen.
I'm sorry. I will pay attention. The background.
Yeah, you're just starting to lose focus right around here.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd probably be better if you either went completely soft to keep this whole area of interest or make the whole area sharp.
Depth of field.
Yeah, so which you can arrive at several different ways, but basically what you want to do is just see the picture in your mind before you take it. Because it's all there, you just have to record it.
So that's how you think of yourself? A recorder? Huh? I made some coffee. You want to go?
Yeah. Go. Allison, you okay? Oh. Hey. You all right?
Who's Allison?
I don't know. I don't know. One of the many femme fatales of my life, I guess.
Oh, really? The secret life of Tom Vale.
Wasn't the right thing to say.
And I thought I knew everything there was to know.
You know the important stuff.
Yeah, beginning to wonder. And I also smell like you could dunk a donut in me. I'll be right back. Who's Allison? What the hell is happening to him?
We have implanted 4 months worth of memories in this man in the last 3 days. Now, we have to let him live the reality for a while. Give things a chance to take.
a while, Doctor.
Look, you said I had a week.
We're halfway through that.
Yes, and everything is going according to anticipated results and reactions. Now, you should be back in there, because if he expects to find you in there and you're not, you'll damage the reality.
Who's Allison?
That is not your affair.
Yes, this is my affair, Mr. 4.0. And that irks you, doesn't it? Because with all your drugs and all your machines, he has something you don't. And from what I can tell, he's got 2 of them.
She would be better prepared for these things if we let her in on this project.
No. Now, the more she knows, the more likely she'd be to give herself away. But did you notice the honesty of her response when she asked him about Allison? No. In the end, we will live or die by the smallest of details.
I love you. You know what I was thinking about?
Fulfilling my every fantasy.
Well, I always think about that. I was thinking about how lucky I am and how special you are. Hey, you okay? What's wrong?
I don't know. This is just, this isn't right.
What? I don't understand. What are you saying?
This, I'm not right about this.
Hey. Don't say that.
Don't touch me. I'm sorry.
Tom, just talk to me, okay?
Get away from me. Just don't touch me.
You hear what I'm saying? I don't know you. Just get away from me.
Tom, please, what's wrong? Let's just go back to bed.
Who is Allison? I asked you a question!
I don't know. I swear, Tom, I don't know. Okay?
Who is Allison?
According to schedule? Yes, sir. We've made him a priority one. Yes, and you will have them at the end of the week. Very good, sir. If that...
"24 hours, that is the bottom line.
You said we had a...
24 hours, we have no more choice. You're gonna have to push him
Look,
as far as he can go.
He's already riding an emotional edge. If I push him any farther...
Risk it.
You see this woman? Look at her. She's very beautiful. Very special. She's everything you've ever wanted. Everything you care for. She may be the most beautiful woman you've ever met in your life. Her breath is your breath. Her heartbeat, yours. She brings you contentment, peace of mind, happiness. Now, I want you to think about how it would feel to lose her if she were to leave you, or if something were to happen to her. How do you feel now? Frightened? Alone? You can feel it in your stomach, can't you? It's hard to breathe. I mean, just the thought of losing her. The truth is that you cannot live without her, without knowing that every time she leaves the house that she will be coming back to you. She is everything, and the only thing that makes your life worthwhile. The only time that you're at peace is when she's near you. She is what keeps you going. There's never been anyone else, and there never will be. Without her love, you will die.
Hi, this is Karen. I'm not here right now, but please leave a message.
Hello?
Yes, this is Dr. Gray from Holy Cross Hospital. Are you related to a woman named Karen Stoke?
Yes. No, she's a friend of mine. What's wrong?
Well, I'm sorry to say there's been an accident.
She's still in surgery. The doctor will come out and talk to you as soon as they're done.
What happened? How is she?
She's suffered some rather severe internal injuries. But Dr. Hamilton is a wonderful surgeon. She's in good hands. Are you Tom?
Yeah. Yes, why?
She's going to need your support. From what she was saying when she was brought in, I take it that you two had an argument. She kept telling us to call you and apologize for anything she might have done. She loves you very much.
Thank you.
Are you Miss Stokes' friend?
Yes, I am. Is she okay?
She's a lucky young woman. Her rib cage punctured her left lung. Fortunately, it wasn't as serious as we initially thought. Given time to heal, she'll be just fine.
Can I see her?
For a minute. She's still groggy from the anesthetic, and she needs to rest.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just love you so much, and I mean, it would never happen to you. I just don't think I could live. Come on. I'm sorry.
Oh, the sun. I will never take you for granted again.
Or I you.
You know what got me through this?
Heavy medication.
No. Knowing that you would be there and knowing that you cared about me. And this.
What's that?
You don't remember a girl, a camera, a park, and a pond?
You still have that?
Yeah, I told you. It's my good luck charm.
Well, do you think it'll keep you from rolling recklessly downhill while I go get the car?
Yeah, I told you. It has magical powers. I can do anything with it.
Won't hurt the magic to keep this in park.
I love you. I'll even share my magic charm with you.
I'll try and live up to it. I love you too.
We have the girl.
What do you want?
Shut up and listen. If you don't do exactly as I say, she will die. Write this down. You have 1 hour.
Wait.
You will come to 4655 Southwest 18th Street. There's a service buzzer at the entrance. 1 hour, or she dies.
Listen, if you'd...
The ground rules. As we speak, your girlfriend has an intravenous needle inserted into her arm. We've chosen a large, healthy vein. The chemicals we use are similar to those used in lethal injection. Only the muscle relaxant used to avoid intense pain has been eliminated.
What do you want?
If you hesitate to answer my questions, she will die. If you answer any of my questions untruthfully, she will die.
And when you get what you want, she will die.
You'll have to take that chance.
What do you want?
What is your name?
Thomas Vale.
You're sure of that? What is your marital status?
Single.
But hoping to change that, I gather.
Is that a question?
What is your occupation?
I'm a photographer, but I'm sure you already know that.
Are you familiar with a photograph titled Hidden Agenda?
You know I am.
What can you tell me about that photograph?
It's well composed. It's in focus. It's very professional.
With whom have you discussed that photograph?
A number of people. My publisher. Some friends.
And what was the nature of that discussion?
Why don't you just get to the point? I don't remember every conversation I had about a photograph I took 2.5 years ago. What do you want to know?
What did you do with the negatives? The drugs we are using on Miss Stoke paralyze the autonomic nervous system. At first she'll have difficulty swallowing. Her muscles won't react to her commands. A minute or so later, she'll try to remember just what it is she has to do to take air into her lungs. What did you do with the negatives? She's running out of time, Mr. Vale.
Allison. My wife's name is Allison. My wife's name is Allison. We have a German Shepherd named Newt. We live in Lake Forest, Illinois.
Miss Stoke will die if you don't answer the question.
My wife's name is Allison. We've been married 2.5 years.
Miss Stoke will die if you don't answer my question!
I was on assignment in St. Louis. Her mother's name is Laura. Her father's name is Sam. What am I doing here? Who the hell are you people?
Yes, sir, I understand. First thing in the morning. Yes, we will.
I had to double his dosage of the sedatives to calm him down.
They're calling us back.
Why? There's still a chance we can rebuild his memory.
What, 5 minutes? Half an hour?
I don't think you understand the way they think, Doctor. They expected results, and we failed. The director wants to see us, personally.
Removal.
That's usually the way they deal with failure.
One more day. Just one more day.
They expect us in the morning.
What if he died?
He's too important. That would be tantamount to failure.
No, not if the failure fell into their court and became their responsibility.
Say more.
Well, we've been experimenting with this new drug. It has this interesting side effect in that it weakens the walls of the ventricular chamber.
Heart attack.
No, far more severe. The autopsies we performed on the test subjects showed that we were dealing with some form of congenital heart disease. The patient's hearts had literally burst inside the chest cavity. His file shows him to be in perfect health. His file came from Central City's operations. But how were we to know that the stresses that we would put him through would kill him?
if they find traces of the drug in his system?
No. There's no fingerprint for the compound. It's too new. And besides, the body breaks it down into basic amino acids within 2 hours of being administered. And even if they do catch on, the end result will still be removal.
How long would it take you to get this drug?
I have some in my office pharmacy. An hour.
1 hour.
Works more quickly if it's injected directly into the heart.
Stay away from him!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I said stay away from him.
I don't have time for this.
No! You're next, so back off.
You're in love with him.
Get over there!
Okay, you kill me, but there'll be others and you know it.
Yeah, well, I don't care.
But think about what you're saying. This has all been a fantasy. I mean, it's been scripted and prepared, and you're playing a part, and none of it is real.
Yeah, well, maybe not to you.
Well, in the end, not even to him.
Yeah, but he would have given it all up for me now, wouldn't he? If it hadn't been for that watch.
You're in love with him.
Don't! Tom? Hey, I'm gonna take you someplace now, okay? Come on, just the two of us, we're gonna go someplace, and I'm not gonna let anybody hurt you. Okay? Nobody's gonna ever hurt you again, okay? Oh God, Tom. Tom, please. When you wake up. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take you out to my car, okay? We don't have much time because they're gonna come after us. I know you can do it. Come on, yeah. I'm gonna take you to my car. It's not very far, okay? Oh. Love you, Tom.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
truth is that you cannot live without her. Without knowing that every time she leaves the house that she will be coming back to you. She is everything. And the only thing that makes your life worthwhile, the only time that you're at peace is when she's near you. She is what keeps you going. There's never been anyone else, and there never will be. Without her love, you will die.
presidential hopeful reveals his cabinet.
My cabinet will be filled with honesty, integrity, and real satisfaction. 9 lives. What would you expect from a finicky president?
Vote 9 lives, a more satisfying choice.
Peter, do we ever cover steak with ketchup? Hamburger is steak, chopped steak, so we use
A1 steak sauce.
It makes hamburgers taste like
Steak burgers.
Don't cover it. Discover it with A1.
Alright, so I hope you guys dig Nowhere Man. Me and Mark were talking about the Nowhere Man, having issues because I did not get UPN where I lived. He did because he had satellite. I'm really surprised that they have not folded this into the UPN or to the Paramount Network. And, you know, because they got it, might as well could use it. So, but here's one y'all love, and we're gonna keep it going with some Space Above and Beyond. Man, I love some Space Above and Beyond. And one season, that's it, man. There's always a little rumor here and there buzzing around about doing a legacy reboot, maybe a continuation, maybe just a flat reboot, period. But you know what? I'll believe it when I see it. So here you guys go. This is Space Above and Beyond, episode 14, and this is Level of Necessity. Enjoy.
Hey, don't go through!
You better start thinking positive.
I can hear those cheeks in ambush just crawling up our 6. I can't go further, I'm stuck! Then cut out the Lincoln Tunnel with your K-bar, but go!
Faster, Coop! The 23rd got butchered, man. We'll be next.
It's opening! Coop's down! The roof fell in! But we gotta get him out! He's got about 30 seconds!
Alright, pass it back. Pull on 3.
Rope's coming back!
Ready? 1, 2, 3!
Yeah.
1, 2, 3!
Pull!
1, 2, 3!
Pull! He's coming!
No, come on!
Harder!
1, 2, 3!
Shake it off. Move out! We gotta find another way.
Lightning.
Charger.
Thought it was human breathing. Get so you can hear an eye blink.
The Jake's jabbed us, sir. The other side of that crawl space.
Who's in charge?
Me.
We found a passageway before we heard you. Gather your people and follow me.
Move out.
No! We're not going in there.
What information do you have to offer, Lieutenant?
I don't know, sir. I just feel it. Something's wrong. So you gotta get out of there now, sir.
If I had more time, I would cite you for insubordination. Lieutenant, get your men and fall in.
Move out!
No. Please believe me.
What's your beef? Captain Cremens gave an order. Now fall in, grunt. Fall in. Now!
No. We're not going in there.
There's a shaft that goes up.
Boots! We have orders.
Am I in trouble?
Lieutenant, according to the others' reports, you not only told Captain Kremens the tunnel was dangerous, but you contradicted his orders and attempted to physically restrain the rest of the 58th from going down with him. Those are some pretty extraordinary actions, and I imagine they're supported by some equally extraordinary reasons. Why did you refuse to go in that tunnel?
What difference does it make, Colonel? They're alive.
Who, the 58th or the 46th? Did you see the enemy? Were you alerted by something? Something you heard? Something you smelled?
No, it was neither.
You're running out of senses, Lieutenant. If you didn't see, hear, or smell anything...
Look, Colonel, I don't want to sound like... I don't even know if... Sir, I saw the 46th surrounded by these colors. I know it sounds weird. It was weird. At first I thought this is some new cheap weapon or maybe an electrical disturbance, but no one else saw it. And I had the strongest feeling that things were wrong. I had to say something.
You had a gut feeling?
No, it was more than that. It scared me. What are you going to write on the report?
An explanation to explain the unexplainable. I'll handle it.
Thank you, sir. Sir? Do you think that there's something wrong?
You were in a combat situation 350 meters underground. I understand the stress.
How do you figure Foos knew?
She must have heard something we didn't. It's the only explanation.
You mean you never had an intuition?
Like that? No.
Come on. Didn't you ever think that you were going to get a letter from an old friend, someone you haven't seen in years, and then one day, you get it?
And once in Vegas at the craps table, I just knew the dice was going to come up 6. I had this little voice inside me saying, bet 6, bet 6. Sure enough, I rolled a 6. So I was listening the next time I heard that little voice saying, bet 4, bet 4. I 7'd out. The little voice cost me a lot of money.
I heard about this guy in the 3rd Marine Air Wing. He had this dream. He said he was going to die in an airplane crash the next day. So instead of going on his mission, he decided to take a sick day. Went to get a haircut instead. Well, his squadron came back unharmed. No problem. But there was an accident on the base. Seems this trainee pilot crash landed. And one of the buildings he took out was the barbershop. Guess it was his time. Nothing you can do to change that.
I don't want nobody telling me when I'm gonna go. I'd rather just have it happen than be all spooked up to the moment I die.
Hey. Hey, Foos. Thanks for today.
I didn't do anything.
How'd you know?
Look, it was just a feeling, okay? Haven't you ever had that feeling?
Yeah, I've had that feeling. There's a name for it. It's fear. But I fought through it and obeyed orders. And if you'd done the same, maybe my squad wouldn't be dead.
Lubin, we are sorry that you lost your friends. But you've been assigned to the 58th. It's time to drive on.
It was a grenade. They were caught in close quarters. I'm not talking about the grenade. I'm talking about her holding everyone back. How do you know her delay didn't alert the Chigs? Give them enough time to set us up, huh? My opinion, you should be held responsible for the deaths of my friends. Deaths of the 46th.
Shuttle 831, you are cleared for arrival on pad 2.
It's to your left, sir. Did you file this, Colonel?
I recognize the typos.
I'd like to speak with Lieutenant Damphus.
I wasn't informed that anyone in my unit was under investigation.
I'm just here to conduct a preliminary inquiry.
My report doesn't suggest that she did anything wrong. Colonel, if you don't mind, I'd like to be present when you conduct your inquiry.
I'll speak to Lieutenant Damphus. Alone. Beautiful picture.
Thank you.
Born in upstate New York, graduate cum laude from Caltech. Joined the Corps at 24. An engineer. Problem solver, comfortable with the quantifiable. It's kind of like me. I'm an accountant by training. People generally like you. That's a nice thing, isn't it? You care about people, yes?
I suppose. You seem to know quite a bit about me, sir.
Yes. I do. There's one thing I don't know, however. In the tunnels of Daedalus, why didn't you go in?
I don't know.
Did it have anything to do with anomalous intuition?
Who is he?
Colonel Matt Burke. I assume he's the unit inspector.
Foosh didn't do anything wrong. We want to speak up for her.
Look, unit inspectors only care about the facts. From what I know about what happened down there, he'll attach a rational explanation to Damphus's action. Even if he has to make one up, close the file and go away.
So Lieutenant West was 10 feet to your left.
Yes.
And where was Lieutenant Vanson?
Where she was when I told you 10 minutes, 50 minutes, 2 hours ago, sir.
Do you love your father?
What? Yes. I love my father very much.
Is it true that Lieutenant Lubin was the last person from the 46th Squadron to enter the tunnel?
Yes. Yes.
At age 16, when you dyed your hair blonde, did your father hit you?
No.
Never. He never hit you.
Never. Who told
When the
you?
grenade exploded, did you rush into the tunnel to help?
Yes. Who told you I dyed my hair?
Upon entering the tunnel, what was the first thing that you saw?
I already told you this. It was just horror. There wasn't enough of
Did your
anyone
father ever
left.
touch you?
What?
Did your father ever touch you sexually?
No! No! Of course not.
I believe you.
What the hell does any of this have to do with my actions in the tunnel? I'm happy to answer any
There's only one
official
more
questions.
thing that I'd like to ask you to do, and then we're finished.
I don't feel comfortable.
Doesn't matter. Focus on the target.
What target?
Just tell me what you see.
I see 2 ping pong balls and some cotton over my eyes. What do you mean?
Simply focus on the images that come into your mind.
It's just black. I see blackness. Just black. They're forms. Of some sort. Forms? Or flying, maybe. Yeah. Through something. You know, over spires, maybe. Yeah. Like a spirit touching the sky. It's like a free soul. Soaring. Soaring. With a gift from God.
Sir, I'd like to take a break. So tired, I'm about to hallucinate.
Good. What would you say if you saw someone bend a spoon? Just by staring at him.
I'd say it was a trick.
And if I were to tell you that there are people who can read any file in a locked cabinet without even opening the drawer?
What do you want from me?
What do you think about those people who claim to see the future?
I think they're nuts.
That's what I do, Vanessa. I work with nuts who have special abilities. Do you believe, Vanessa, that humans are actually capable of such things?
I'm trained as an engineer. Everything I've ever been taught tells me that those things are impossible.
That's right, Vanessa. That's why you've been denying your anomalous intuition. People used to think that the world was like this, flat. Columbus knew it was round. People think that time is like this, just a straight line. We're blind to anything but the present. But what if time were a circle? And you were at the center of it. And you could see any part that you turned toward. What if you were another Columbus? What if you had psi powers?
But I don't.
You saw this in your mind, Lieutenant. You described it. You saw this without the knowledge that you were even looking. You have a gift, Vanessa. I think that gift told you not to let the 58 go into the tunnel behind Captain Kremens. I think that you can harness this gift to save lives.
No. I can't. This has never happened before. It may never happen again.
You have the responsibility to find out if you can, to help people, like the 58th, before they die. I can help you do that.
Circle.
Again, this time, don't think about it, just act.
Wavy lines.
Again, don't think, just act.
Triangle.
Don't think, act, just act. Don't think about it, just act.
Green.
No. Again.
Red.
Don't think, act, act, just act. Don't think about it, just act, just act, act. Don't think, act. Again. Again. Don't think, just act. Don't think. Act.
Sometimes I go to a place and I feel I've been there before.
Deja vu doesn't exist. Your dominant eye simply processes information more quickly than the other. The slower half of your brain just thinks it's seen something before.
Oh.
Your gift, clairvoyant precognition, that's different. It occurs when the adrenaline level produces enough epinephrine to inhibit the cognitive portion of your brain altogether. You act without even thinking about it because you have no other choice, because it matters, because you've reached your level of necessity. I just need to get you there.
You're going back to Daedalus. Geosynchronous satellite LiDAR has discovered a kind of natural cavern, approximately 400 meters beneath the surface. We think It's their munitions depot. Chigs use it to supply their forces inside our territory. What we don't know is which tunnel takes you there. Hunt it down.
Sir, when we're in those tunnels, we're not the hunters.
An APC will insert you at 0530 hours. You'll be given detonators to use inside the caverns. Once you set them, rendezvous at the APC extraction point at precisely 1630 hours. It's a hit and run. Intelligence reports a Chig division is heading into this sector in 11 hours. That's when we pull anchor.
What other squadrons are going in?
Just the 58th. Casualty rate's just too high.
No kidding.
More Marines make for more targets. This way something moves, you'll know what it is.
But, sir, that's not part of our rotation. We already served our time in hell.
You're 4 for 4 in the tunnels. Brass figures you must know what you're doing. I also have the following orders. Colonel Matthew Burke, 7th Marine Air Wing, is temporarily assigned in a strictly observatory capacity to any and all missions of the 58th Squadron. Make it back.
You set this up. Why?
I have my reasons.
To test me for psi powers. Okay. Then don't risk their lives, too. They're not your lab rats.
I'm doing this to save lives. Because I believe. It wasn't always like this. I was probably more like your Colonel McQueen without the ramrod. You see, you tick off the old man's wife at a cocktail party. And pretty soon you're no longer Assistant Chief of Logistics. Omicron Sector. Oh, no. Nope. You've been promoted backwards. Deputy Director, PsyOps, with your own card table in the basement somewhere in Langley, Virginia. Then I met some people. People who have what you have. That thing that convinces me that life isn't just yes and no, black and white, ones and zeros. There's a whole other dimension out there. When you're in the tunnels, you can see into it. I want to be there when you do.
Those tunnels are a crawling nightmare. You have no idea what you signed on for.
I have an idea. I just want to see for myself.
Burke's crazy to go down there. What could he possibly get from this mission?
He's with PsyOps.
Where you mean he's gonna try to read our minds or something?
I can't believe that unit's still functional, especially after Karakorum.
What happened there?
Back in 2052, the CCs and our own 3rd Armored were to standoff across Hindu Kush. It was winter, the terrain was impassable, and our troops should have never left their base in Peshawar. But General Dawson, the former head of the so-called Psychic Intelligence Unit, ordered the 3rd Armored through the Ali Budo Pass. He insisted the CCs would never expect it. Well, they did. 457 troops, the entire 3rd Armored, wiped out. At his court-martial, they asked Dawson why he disregarded all standard military practice and common sense. All he could say was, I had a vision.
So that's why he's talking to you. Foos. Are you psychic?
No. No.
We're back at the tunnels with Captain Cremens. Did you have a vision?
No. I'm not psychic.
Whatever it is you are, it's gonna get us all killed.
Lubin, we are going down there because we're Marines, and we're gonna do a job. Period. You don't have to prove anything, okay?
Go ahead, Swami. Psych trap. Chicks figure we'll be so freaked out by seeing a body part, we'll keep crawling on our bellies for the next 3 years. Meanwhile, they save the real trapper someplace we don't expect.
Or maybe that's what they want us to think.
Foos, we've been crawling forever. Have not seen a booby trap yet.
No. I don't feel right.
No kidding. We're in Chig territory, 200 feet below the ground. Nobody feels right. Admit it, you're going slow because you're afraid.
Okay, enough! The cavern is supposed to be about 200 meters below us somewhere. We have to find a way down. Lubin, you're so hot. Lead.
Fine.
The rate he's going, we'll be able to blow up the ammo dump and be home in time for dinner.
Lubin, stop! I see something. No! Stop!
I hope the chicks thought your joke was as funny as you did.
Point is the same. If we slow down every time she cries wolf, we're all gonna be greased.
Move out.
What'd you see back there? Did you see the colors?
I'm tired. Lights are playing tricks on me. It didn't mean anything.
You saw, you acted. That's good. Next time, tell me so I can record it.
You don't get it. There's not gonna be a next time. I don't want this responsibility.
dream about your responsibility. Your gift.
Gift? The greatest liability to a Marine is doubt. That's what I have. If that's a gift, you keep...
No. You'll use your talents and I'll record them. We've got to make the others believe.
But I have no idea of what to do or how to summon this thing. And I'm not going to be the one to slow us down or get us killed.
Everybody dies. Not everybody sees. I want to see what you see.
That's really why we're down here. For you. So you can believe.
The ammo dump's gotta be close by.
No, something's wrong. We're still 20 meters above target.
These tunnels aren't descending. Oh, man. Jake, booby trap.
It's not a mine. You saw this coming, didn't you, Vanessa?
I don't know what I'm seeing anymore.
How about a trap door?
It's a shallow trench, maybe 4 feet deep. Looks clean.
Look shallow.
There's one thing now!
Don't think. Act. What do you see, Vanessa?
Death flames of color! Oh, gee! Damn it, Bruce, why are you helping? Everywhere I look, I'm causing them. Now they're on Nathan. Now on Paul. They're on Cooper.
Who, Vanessa? Who do you see?
I don't know. Just that.
He's dead.
Just that. One more of us is gonna die.
Tunnel's cold now. But something sure as hell cut up Lubin.
So let's track it and kill it.
It's not enough time. We got a rendezvous with the APC at 16:30.
Well, then maybe we should start back.
No. We search out the ammo dump and destroy it. The markers will make it easier to get back.
Shane, I saw these colors, like I did with the 46th. One of us is gonna die.
I don't want to hear this.
Look, Coop.
Now, don't even look at me.
I don't cause this.
You can't stop it. Your colors didn't save Lubin, and you want us to trust you now.
Well, I wasn't sure before, now I am.
Stop it! Command knew when they sent us here that some may not come back. Your vision doesn't change our orders. We put our trust in training. Everybody got that? You especially.
Lieutenant Vance, I've recorded all of Lieutenant Danfous's visions, so my mission is completed.
Your orders are that you're an observer. Now lock and load. Move out! Chick Prince. Sentry?
Maybe for the ammo dump?
Yeah, we must be close.
Shane, this is it. I know someone's gonna die.
Booth, look,
I'm trying to save us. How? How, by telling us that somebody's gonna die? Look, even if we are trained to die, we have got to believe that we're gonna live. Help with that.
Set your detonators. 10 minutes. We meet back here. Ready? Ready? Hack.
Minutes.
There's plenty of time to get back to the tunnel. Now move.
Wait, where's Vanessa?
It was her death she saw.
Wait.
The colors.
I guess you were right. Someone was gonna die in there.
No, not yet. Come on. Hold on.
I was flattered when you called me one of us. I saw what you see.
Thank you, Lieutenant. That'll be all.
This recorded my vision.
What do you want to do with it?
Well, if I can see people's deaths, maybe I'm responsible for stopping them.
Whoever gave you the power to see them may not have given you the power to stop them. You're only so responsible, Vanessa. Then it's out of your hands.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Watch your hands, watch your hands.
What is the problem? The new machine is acting up. The bars are bigger.
Yeah, bigger.
What do you suggest?
It's your immediate supervisor. I needn't tell you the procedure. Call the boss. That's correct. You only know how much he likes that machine.
It's his baby.
Rules are rules. Call the boss. Correct.
You know, he dedicated that machine to his mother.
I think you were on vacation. He loves it very much.
Any suggestions?
Introducing bigger mounds and bigger almond joy. The chocolate's bigger, the coconut's bigger, everything's bigger.
Alfie, the L's are gone from our alphabet.
Must be Nasty McEvil. Let's get him.
Post alphabet cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast. It's doggone good.
Now you can play with 2 new Alfie rescue scenes with alphabet stickers.
Silly meow. Silly walk. Here comes Alfie. Ribbit, ribbit.
1 set of stickers in each specially marked box of post-alphabet cereal.
Hope you guys still dig the Space Above and Beyond, because what's not to love about Space Above and Beyond? It's very kind of, really genetic engineering. It's not that far off into the future. Man, I'll tell you what, cool if we start getting them ships, man, the Hammerheads. That'd be kind of awesome real soon. So, all right. So, you know what? We ran out of Starman. We've ran out of the powers of Matthew Starr. We even got the second pilot, the Star Knight pilot. So you got that last week. So I did a double feature. But we're bringing back some Sinbad, because you guys all love the Sinbad. I say that, I don't know. But yes, I'll tell you what's one thing, is old dude is the voice of Beast, and he's also Santa Claus in Christmas Horror Story, which I've said before. And if you can, check it, because it's under Holiday Horror Story if you bought it at Walmart, because it had a different slipcase. You slip that off and it said Christmas Horror Story. So, because Walmart don't want no Christmas horror movies. But guess what I bought there? I bought the 3 Blu-ray set of Silent Night, Deadly Night. Walmart, weird. So, here you guys go. Sinbad, episode 13, and this is Masked Marauders. Enjoy.
Curious. Very curious.
The wind just stopped. Dead calm. You think Maeve has anything to do with it?
She has been down there all day.
Last night she split the mast in half. Huh? Not that I don't think she's getting any better.
Sinbad! You better come quick!
Come to me. Be with me. Come to me. Be with me.
I've never seen her like this. She's way beyond anything she's done before.
Come to me. Be with me. Come to me.
She just keeps saying that.
It's coming this way! Hold on, men! This is it!
Holding on, sir!
Here it comes!
That was close. You gotta give her credit for trying. I was really beginning to think that something weird was going to happen. At least nothing's on fire.
Come to me. Be with me. Come to me. Dim Dim.
You've done well to reach me.
Dim Dim, where are you?
You must only listen. You are close to my friend. You are close to Morago. Morago.
No, wait!
The power that holds me forbids me to stay.
Please, no!
Somebody better go check the mast.
You all right?
Dim Dim. It was Dim Dim. By the gods.
What?
We have to go.
Where?
See for yourself.
Dinar of Morago, the truest of all who practice the art of white magic.
have a chance to find Dim Dim. We have to go to this magician.
Could be black magic. Vengeful apparition. We've made many enemies in our travels.
You'd go. I know you would. I have to see him. Perhaps he can give me the power to defeat Romina.
Let's set sail for Morago.
Aye, aye, Captain.
This is a start. I guess.
Do we wait for something here?
We're on a search. It won't come to us.
Where is everybody?
Well, hello there.
This is definitely the right place.
Why do I get the feeling we're in trouble?
Perhaps the warm reception?
What's going on, Maeve?
I'm getting something. A feeling. I don't know what it is.
Excuse me, sir. If I might trouble you. Go away. Hey! No, not that. We have nothing left. I found it hidden in the chimney. In the chimney.
Now you have it all.
Sir, I'll mark you down as having paid your taxes to, let me see, last harvest. Good news for you, sir. Now you're only 1 year behind.
May you and the Royal Protector rot in hell.
Why, you filthy swine.
Are you okay, Father?
All right, my son. Don't make trouble, my son. Come inside.
Sir! Sir!
What do you want?
Well, I've come to tell you that as one of the king's most loyal subjects, I understand how difficult your job must be. Anyways, I'll be off now to attend to my father and give him a good talking to.
Not so fast! You took my money back.
Your money back, sir?
I'll teach you to mess with me!
Sir! If your money bag is lost, I will help you look for it.
Give me back the money bag!
Excuse me, I think there's been a mistake.
Stand aside, stranger.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
I'm afraid you have to.
Shall we dance?
Stay there.
Your mouth works better than your sword. As I was saying, I think there's been a mistake. I'm sure you wouldn't want to corrupt this boy's loyalty with a false accusation.
This urchin stole my pouch!
Look over there. It must have dropped out here.
If I had more time, I'd teach both of you a lesson.
I'm sure. It would be my pleasure.
I didn't need your help.
I can only imagine what would have happened. You're lucky I showed up.
I'm also lucky cows can't talk and monkeys can't fly.
You better leave before you get into any more trouble.
Well, well, well. I thought it was you.
I saw your ship in the harbor, the Nomad. I'm honored to greet you, Sinbad, and to see you in action. You're every bit as good as they say you are. I'm flattered, sir. You should be. I am Zabtot, the royal protector of the young king. So, what brings you to our quiet kingdom, Sinbad?
We're looking for a magician. Dinar.
Ah, yes. Dinar. Most unfortunate. I believe it was a fever of some sort. Many nasty boils. We bled him, but it was of no use.
He's passed on?
Yes, he's dead. A wonderful old man whose departure will be mourned by all in the kingdom.
I don't believe you. He's not dead. That's not what I was feeling.
Seems we wasted a good wind coming here.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Perhaps we could stay and catch a better tide.
And take out some provisions as well.
You're welcome to stay. Please enjoy our kingdom's charm. A word of advice? Since the death of our young king's father, the people of this land have grown selfish and uncooperative. I'm trying my best to teach them otherwise.
You seem to be having some difficulty with that.
Yes, I like to think of it as a galling misunderstanding. You see, we protect the fine citizens and villages like this throughout the kingdom, yet these peasants reward us with cheating and other treasonous actions.
I understand.
Do you? Then I trust you won't be interfering again.
Sinbad, we're moving.
Sinbad, it's not over yet.
I hope not.
The sooner we get rid of that Sinbad, the better.
To the contrary, my dear Farha, Sinbad sails under the protection of the Caliph of Baghdad.
I say we hit them harder. I know they're holding out on us. I can feel it.
The signature mark of the unlettered ruffian. My dear Farha, you must become more sophisticated with your collection technique. You see, we must trim the bush, not kill it. By merely trimming it, we know assuredly it'll bear more fruit.
I have no use for these. I have everything that I want.
Someday, you will appreciate all I have done for you, Your Highness.
Preposterous and more preposterous.
I am sorry you're upset.
I planned on going for a ride today. When I got to the gates of the palace, they were locked.
We've spoken of this, my king. The gates are locked to protect us.
So I am to remain prisoner here.
It is my duty to protect you, my lord. We cannot have the tragedy that befell your father visit you as well.
Don't forget that his courageous blood runs in my veins as well.
We won't, Your Majesty.
I'll continue the collection in the north sector. Kill him!
What the?
What was that?
They're coming back!
Ah, what is it? Nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
It's the devil's work!
Get back here, I'll have you killed!
It must be the devil's spirits! We're doomed!
Nonsense. Crossing winds can't harm us.
We should return to the castle.
Fast!
There's nothing to be frightened of, you hear me? We'll continue our tax collection on schedule.
What if they should return, huh?
There is no they. Anyway, they won't return.
Hey! Have mercy! Don't leave us! Wait!
She's got too much much wind in her sails.
Hey, stop. Let's talk. Consider this. A magician who uses his powers for good, like Dinar or Dim-Dim, would be of little use to this royal protector, right?
In the way would be more like it.
Yes. Which means only this, that this royal protector has somehow harmed Dinar. Which means that we have to go calling the castle.
You know how she is when she gets like this?
Whoa, steady! She'll make out with all tyrants! Steady! They're not devils from the other world, they're thieves from this world! Pursue them! Follow them! Got them now! Get up here! Get up or I'll run you over! Come on, hurry! Chase them! After them! Faster! Faster! Get them! Follow them! We've got them now! Don't let them get away! Hurry! No one steals from me! No one!
Go signal the others!
We can't let them get away this time! Now, where on earth have they?
Here I come, ready or not!
That's it for me! I'm headed up!
Me too! I'm out of here!
I dare you to come back! I dare you!
Duck or be done with, Baha! Come on, girls! Go, girls! Go, go, go! Come on, everybody, go!
What was in those carpets?
Magic.
Then Dinar is alive.
That's what I've been telling you.
And that boy was the one we saw back in the village.
Aye, the one with the fire in his belly.
He knows where Dinar is. We gotta find him.
Victory is at last ours!
Young boys? You say young boys robbed you?
They had magic. Black magic. The carpets flew. They were on magic carpets.
Where did you say this happened?
On the main road to the castle.
Yes, Dinar the magician. Someone has coaxed him out of retirement. Sinbad, I'm sure. Why else would he be here? I knew Sinbad would be trouble.
I think I recognized one of the boys. His father lives in the village.
Perhaps you should pay him a visit.
It would give me great pleasure to drain the life out of him.
Not yet. I have a much better idea.
Dinar the magician?
I'm looking for your other son.
I think he's playing with his friends.
Really?
I'm telling you the truth.
Oh, sure. When he comes home, maybe he'd like to visit his little brother.
No, please, just the child!
Let me go! Let me go!
I don't think so.
Let go of him.
Sinbad,
You're a fool of the first water. You know, I've heard that so many times, I now take it as a compliment.
Guards! Now! Now who has the drop?
Maeve, if you'd be so kind.
Nice escape route.
Thank you.
Get up! Get after them!
Care to elaborate on your plan, little brother?
Now hoping they tire easily.
This way! Hi, pardon us for disturbing your meal.
Be calm.
Gentlemen, you have to wait to be served. Dubar, show these men to their seats. Don't you just hate uninvited guests? Come on!
We're gonna need some help. We're gonna need it now!
Good. In here.
Ask and you shall receive.
Down! Come on, come on! Come on! In here! Come on! Go to the door!
Where are they? Come with me. I'll show you. Never a dull moment, eh, little brother?
Keep a sharp eye out. So happy to see you again. Whoa. Steady now. Steady now, easy.
Death to the royal protector! Long live the king!
Come on, pursue them! Go, go! Yeah!
Escape! Get Sinbad! Leave me
why don't you try to fly away now, you little rebel?
They were waiting for us. We never had a chance.
Where? Where are they taking him?
Back to the castle, I guess.
Sally, that boy, he's far too courageous for his own good. I never know what he's up to. What do we do now?
Take us to Dinar the Magician.
A good suggestion. Had he survived the Protector's tyranny.
Father, there's something else Sally didn't tell you.
Why wouldn't he take these with him?
Why would he run away? He was the greatest magician that ever was.
I don't think he's run away. I think he's done just the opposite.
You're right. He's gone to the castle.
Treason! You're guilty of treason! So young and so foolish. Why do you do this?
Why do you do what you do?
Mostly because I do it so well. Don't you think?
I think you're a fool.
Tell me where Dinar the magician is. Oh, you will tell me soon enough.
Why have you brought him here?
Treason, Your Royal Highness. We caught him red-handed attacking your royal emissaries.
Wanting to eat is not treason.
So ungrateful for what your king has given you.
Why don't you do something?
What could he possibly have done? He's just a boy like me.
No, I'm not like you. I have the courage to fight. I love the land we live in.
I will not have this in my kingdom.
Your kingdom? You're making the same mistake your father made.
I will not be a tyrant. You will not behave like this. Do you hear me?
Hear you? Do you know what I hear? I hear a frightened little boy. A frightened little boy's exhausted my patience.
Dinar, why are you here?
I have come to make a bargain. My magic will stop. If you will stop your treachery.
You offer a trade.
My life for the life of this child.
No deal. What good are you to me without your magic?
I will never use my magic again. I am near my end.
Perhaps I can convince you.
Nothing you could ever say would convince me. I can be very convincing.
Do something.
What can I do? I'm helpless in my own kingdom.
You have one friend. Find Sinbad. Now, my father will know where he is.
You must lead us, Sinbad. You're our only hope.
Hope is a good place to start.
Your feats are legendary. Don't you have some trick? Some way to outsmart the Royal Protector?
A great trick would be to get more men.
That can be taken care of. Every villager here is ready to help. They only await your signal.
If only we could get to them. How many weapons do you have?
We plan to use what we have.
You won't do much damage with pitchforks and rakes against swords and arrows.
When you fight with your heart, what you have is plenty.
I can't ask you to fight. It would be far too dangerous.
It's just another boy.
Not exactly what I was hoping for.
Perhaps he's brought word of the magician.
It is I who should kneel. Your son's courage gave me the strength to do what I was afraid to do. I was told you could help.
Come on, Sinbad, and face your doom. There's no escape. No way to avoid the end.
I'm sorry, I must have been followed.
What now, little brother? Fight? Or
run. Either choice really makes my day.
I say, fight! I, for one, have had enough. What have you men?
Sinbad, this is lunacy. These aren't fighting men.
Better we die now than have our children die without us ever having tried to free them.
Perhaps another time.
But there are many others just like us, just waiting for the chance to fight.
My only concern right now is for the king's safety. We'll hold them off and let the king escape.
Take my royal amulet as a rallying sign for others to join us.
Here, take this. After the king escapes, go show the others. No, this way. Quickly, go out through the vineyard. Sinbad, you will surely be taken.
In these situations, I always hope for the surprise.
So this is how it ends, little brother.
So long as we go out in a fight, and for a good cause.
The only way to go.
Get back in the house.
No. Today we fight.
We'll give you a chance to surrender before any harm is done.
I have all the presumptuous insolent. You think you're some sort of a legend. Swine, when I get done with you, I'll be wearing your teeth as a necklace. And you'll be miserable.
On the other hand, shall we say you are completely surrounded?
It's rather simple, really. You use your skill to help me, or the little one meets his doom.
Let me pass away in peace. You have what you want. There'll be no magic in the kingdom.
That's not good enough. You have the power, and I want it.
I have no power to help a lowly dog like you.
You don't get lower than killing a king. I've done it once, and I will do it again.
Release the child, and I will try to see what power I have left.
We're not negotiating here. You have no bargaining chips.
What is this?
Supplies for the morning.
Food for the Royal Protector's kitchen.
Let's have a look.
Come on!
Good work, Sinbad.
Thank you. It's always good to feel appreciated.
I assume you have a plan.
We're gonna save Dinar.
What are we waiting for?
Sinbad, he's got a point.
A good point. Secure the rest of the castle. We'll take care of this royal high protector.
Come on! Go!
Oh, what a glorious day. The end of the road for Sinbad the sailor.
I can go along with the end of the road part. With you out of power, the young king can assume his responsibilities.
You can defeat my army.
I only need to defeat you. And if you look out that window, you'll see that all the citizens of this fine land agree with me.
He's right. There must be hundreds of them out there. Our gods will never stop them.
But if we stop Sinbad, we stop the peasants. Guards, seize them!
Go, 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 go!
Little brother, that little hellcat reminds me a lot of you.
You mean he's that good?
Oh, yes, I think he's that good.
You are a friend of Dim Dim's. He's mine!
Make this carpet fly, or this boy dies!
Catch him, enchant another carpet.
The boy is safe, that's enough.
No one is safe if he escapes.
I'm sorry, I had no choice.
Then bring that carpet back here.
I have no strength.
You must try.
No.
You must.
My life, my magic is going.
Dinar, try to help us, please.
Let me ride it! No! This time I'll do the aerial work. I can live with that!
You're every bit as good as I thought you are.
I'm counting on being just that much better.
Help me! Help me!
You're searching for Dim Dim?
Yes.
He is searching for you.
Where is he?
A place impossible to find without the bees and daffodils.
I don't understand. May my powers hold you, keep you.
It's too late. I have to go.
No, I don't understand.
You will. You will.
rose up to greet you. Wherever you're going.
The king's ransom, indeed. These riches that Zad Tut accumulated, surely you're entitled to them?
Oh, I'm afraid not.
Sinbad, might I suggest that for once you think before you speak?
Remember, no one says we have to live from cargo to cargo.
Your Majesty, we only ask for enough supplies to allow us to continue with our adventures.
Granted.
Return the rest of the riches to those they were taken from. Let the kingdom prosper. Right, crew?
You really don't want the riches?
No. And we want you to remember those who spurred you into action. We wouldn't have succeeded without their help.
You got that right.
We will continue our search, Maeve. We will find Dimdim.
Dinar only gave me a riddle.
And yet, I know we can find him. Out there on the horizon, Dimdim is waiting for us. Wherever the wind takes us, that's where he'll be. Let's sail.
Why not?
Raise anchor!
The lad Solly brings back a lot of memories.
About me, right?
His grace, his courage, his spunk. He will be as good as you someday.
He's got a long way to go before he's that good. What? That little beggar.
He stole my dagger.
With a drinking problem. Maybe you do too. Now her excuse is everyone's doing it. Well, that's not true. Everyone isn't doing it. Think for yourself. Be smart. Don't start.
You're in the big league. When you make a perfect play, you're in the big league. When you keep the team alive, you're in the big league. When you block a shot or two, you're in the big league. When you're in the big league chew.
Big League Chew, man-sized wads of great tasting shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch. For Big League flavor and Big League bubbles, it's Big League Chew.
You're in the big league. When you're in the big league chew.
Hey, how you doing? How are you? Not bad. Fine. I'm kind of hungry. Are you? Yes, that's good, because look over there. What? You see what I see? Whoa! Double cheeseburgers. Exactly. Watch this. You're going to like this. Here we go. Coming through. Playing through, fellas. Watch your back. What? Got it. Thank. Not bad.
Burger King BK Doubles, featuring the barbecue bacon double cheeseburger and the new salsa double with jalapeno cheese. BK Doubles, only at Burger King.
Hey, you got it. Congratulations.
Give me that. So if you're coming in late, you're going to realize, well, why the hell is the captain doing it from this side instead of the other side? because evidently we had a glitch last night. We lost the middle of the footage. Don't know what happened. Don't know why it happened. I thought I had it, but evidently I only got like 50 seconds. And then the end. So I don't know what the hell happened. Weird. But I hope you guys had fun with that, because we're getting ready to start Swamp Thing. And right here is where that changes. And you will go to the actual setup and with Vince and the whole 9 yards. So enjoy.
Astounding.
Arcane.
The old bait and switch trick. Not the most stylish way to lure you here, but nevertheless effective. What is this?
A metazalemic transformation. And now, old friend, I am Swamp Thing. Quite enjoyable, I must say. Shall we have another go at it? But enough amusement. It's time for the serious research to begin. Sure, there are a great many secrets I can carve in this body once I've had a chance to play with it. It is who I am. It is what I am. I was once a man. I know the evil men do. Do not bring your evil here. I warn you. Beware the wrath of Swamp Thing. This is Arcane. Graham, do you read me?
Invalid. Incorrect access code.
Graham, do you hear me, you fool?
Invalid. Incorrect access code.
Dr. Arcane, we've been trying to locate you. General Sunderland is insistent on talking with you.
Switch him through. Send a crew up to retrieve the transformer.
Are you all right, Doctor? You sound a little hoarse.
I do not need a diagnosis on the quality of my health from a simpleton. You have your orders. Act upon them, you moron. Now patch the General through.
You were not authorized to perform another test.
As I explained before, General, your safety is my chief concern.
There were only 3 phlogiston crystals. You've already wasted 2 of them on your testing. It took my people 25 years to grow that material. I will not live long enough to create any more.
I understand, General, but now we have sufficient data to guarantee there is no risk to your life. The next transformation will be to your new body.
Why don't I feel like celebrating, Doctor?
Will, you all right? I'm sorry, I'm kind of clumsy. It's been a long time since I had fingers of flesh and blood.
You did this to me, didn't you?
Stay away from me! Listen to me, Will. You're not gonna understand any of this. Even if I try to explain what happened to me, I don't even believe it myself. Right now, I need your help.
My help? Right, buddy?
Will, I know you. You couldn't leave anyone out here like this. No matter what you thought of.
Watch me, Arcane.
The stupidest thing I've ever done in my life, but come on.
At last, I'll be able to uncover the secret of his biorestorative formula.
Dr. Arcane, the body has arrived. It's the one General Sunderland sent. It's the one he wants to be transformed into.
Contact him immediately. Tell him we've had a problem with the new body.
What problem is that, Doctor? I have it right here. It's in perfect condition.
It died.
What?
It died on arrival. You understand? It's going to have a massive cerebral hemorrhage and will have to be disposed of. Take care of the tragedy.
Will, hold it. I gotta take a break.
Suit yourself.
Listen, Will, just for the record, if anything happens to me, I think perhaps you should know about this.
Was this a confession?
Of sorts. You see, Arcane used some kind of device, a metaslemic transformer to exchange our minds. I'm not Arcane. I'm someone else. Someone you talked to in the swamp.
No, Arcane, you're more full of it than I thought you were. Wait, you want me to believe that you're Swamp Thing in Arcane's body?
I really didn't expect you to believe it, and there's a lot more. This experiment of Arcane's, the transfer solidifies in 24 hours. If I'm not back where I belong, I get permanently swapped.
Wait a minute. Run this by me again now.
It's real simple, Will. I have to find Arcane. Now.
Right. Well, let's go, Swamp Thing.
If somebody wants to get rich, they could invent a self-cleaning fish tank. Dr. Arcane, what's
What's going on?
Accident. Can we come in?
Do I have a choice?
Where's your first aid kit?
It's upstairs in the bathroom. Will, what do you think you're doing?
I don't know. He was hurt. That's all I know.
I took for granted. How much I've forgotten.
Why don't I just get these out of your way?
I'm sorry. It's just that I've been so long since I've been able to appreciate the smell of a woman.
Injured or not, Arcane, you are scum. Just stay away from me.
Your hair.
Well, how you doing with that first aid kit? This guy is over the edge.
Maybe not.
Yeah, will you just get him bandaged up and out of my house?
Realized self-dissection would be such a nauseating experience. Your secret is in there somewhere. But where? And what is it?
I've got to get to the compound.
What's stopping you?
Pain. I've forgotten how brittle the human nervous system is. Hurts to think.
Dr. Arcane, what are you doing out here? Is there something the matter?
I know this flower. Sunset Delta. Picked at dusk when it's most vulnerable. It strengthens the heart and comforts the soul.
I never heard that. It's lovely.
Someone very dear to me once filled their entire garden with these flowers. Too much nitrogen.
I'll try to be more careful.
I know you will.
I'm gonna go change the soil.
Look, the last couple of hours, a lot of strange things have been happening I don't understand. If I go out in there in that swamp, who am I gonna find?
The truth. But it would kill you.
Great. I'm a sucker for the truth.
Will, wait!
Dr. Arcane, the metaxylemic transformer is back in place and functional. May I ask, Doctor, what kind of experiments you are conducting out there?
You may not. Leave me alone.
It's true. Stay where you are. I'm taking you back.
You pathetic little twerp. Don't try to turn around. Just listen. I need a pressure bandage, a little betadine, a packet of D5W, and anything you have for the pain.
What have you done to yourself? Gunshot?
Get your bag and give me the things I've asked you for. Say goodnight, Doc.
Well, the first time that I ever saw snow, I was in a room with these silver chandeliers, and from the window, it looked like the clouds had collided and exploded into the compound. It was magical.
Oh my God, it's dark. Look, I've got to go.
What's wrong?
Nothing, I just stayed too long. I was tired, and you were so... It's chilly. You better go and get a sweater.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. Will, what happened?
I believe you.
What did you see?
It's not what I saw. It's what I did. I shot you.
Okay, I've got to get to Arcane. You wounded my body. He doesn't know how to regenerate it. It could die. Listen to me. He's probably gone back to the lab. I need some transportation, Will.
Okay, there's a truck at Skillet's. I'll see if I can borrow it.
Okay, you go ahead. I've got some unfinished business to take care of.
I hope you don't mind. I thought you might like to have this.
What gave you the impression that I could possibly want anything from you?
I just thought...
Don't think. It's not one of your more endearing qualities. And don't coddle the plant. It won't get any stronger if you keep treating it as if it were fragile.
I'm sorry, Abigail. Arcane will just hurt you, and you deserve more than that. The least I could do is show you how uncaring he is. How poisonous his heart. Take care. This is Arcane.
Invalid vocal pattern. Access denied.
Listen to me, you transistorized chamber pot. Open this damn door before I have you melted down to a door knocker for a dollhouse.
Vocal pattern confirmed. Welcome, Dr. Arcane.
Dr. Arcane. Thought we'd never find you.
What?
It's General Sunderland, sir. He says it's extremely urgent.
Yes. I'll speak with him. After which we'll go to the complex.
Yes, of course, as always. Talk to him. He's in a very bad mood.
We make my transfer in the morning. No more tests. Do I make myself clear?
No, listen to me, you senile, impotent old twit. I have no intention of jumping through any hoops for you, so, be a good chap and buzz off. I'm busy. Now then, we get to the complex. I have a few things I want you to do. What are you staring at? Drive! Move it!
Don't be frightened, my darling. I was forced to come back. I think I'm dying. Things have gone a bit awry. I wanted so much to find the secret of his power. It would have made me invincible. Oh, and it may have restored you to my side. Sweet Titania, I must transform myself into a healthy specimen. How do you feel about Graham's body?
Where's the metaslamic transformer, Graham?
It's where we've always kept it, Doctor.
Well, what are you waiting for? Press the buttons, make the code. But no time to waste.
Graham, I need you in the metaslamic transfer room now.
Push the buttons, make the code, do it now.
Graham, where have you been, you lazy, good-for-nothing little twerp? I'm talking to you!
Surprise, surprise.
The old bait and switch.
Oh, shut up.
Dr. Arcane.
Who gave you permission to enter here?
General Sunderland is very distressed by your attitude.
Gentlemen, you must be mistaken. The General and I have not spoken in some time. Graham?
Will you come along with us, please? The General's plane is waiting.
Whatever the misunderstanding, I'm sure we can work this out amicably.
If you'll just come along with us.
How dare you? This is an outrage. I'm not even properly dressed.
It is but human nature to wonder of life in another man's shoes. Not a bad walk, unless the shoes are too tight.
Sparkling clean and fresh. Now, if you want all-day freshness, there's this concentrated cleaner called Blue. Just pop Blue in the tank, and every time I flush, I get a Blue detergent rinse that helps clean and deodorize me for up to a month. The tablet dissolves, so there's no dripping mess to remove, and my fingers don't get stained. I tell you, Blue makes me feel brand new. Try concentrated Blue. It's the simplest bowl cleaner yet.
Every time folks eat super fruity bonkers fruit candy, it makes a big hit. Know why bonkers is so super fruity? It's got a chewy fruity outside with an extra fruity inside. Makes me want to eat it up.
Bonkers bonks you out.
Thumb candy!
So, I hope you guys dug Swamp Thing, because it's Swamp Thing. And what's not to love about Swamp Thing? He is one of the best characters DC Comics ever had. One of the best comic books, period. probably my top 10 comics of all time is Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep going, and we're going to bring you one of the most bonkers episodes of a show I think I've shown in here forever. This is like Goosebumps if it was made by Troma Films.
Goosebumps?
Yeah.
Or like Frankenstein.
No. Well, this is a little cheating on this one. I should show this at Thanksgiving time, but I'm not going to right now. We might bring it back at Thanksgiving time. Maybe I'll put it on Saturday morning serials after all the cartoons around Thanksgiving time, so you can get to see this. But we're going to bring you Bone Chillers, and this is episode 4. It's called Franken-Turkey. It is, oh my God, it is so bonkers crazy. I cannot explain it. It's not good, but it's so bad. It's good. It comes back around. It's, oh my God, it feels almost little like you feel like you almost need to take a shower after it's over. So here you guys go. This is Bone Chillers episode 4, Franken-Turkey. Enjoy.
Now, rise from the dead, you beast! I command you to live! It's alive! It's alive!
How about that monster? He was huge. You're watching Frankenstein's Brother-in-Law, starring Herschel Ginkelstein, Ned Ginkelstein, and Shlomo Ginkelstein as the monster. Who says there's no nepotism in show business?
City desk.
Hi, Fitz. It's Lex. Did you do those Thanksgiving drawings yet? We really need to hang the decorations by tomorrow.
Decarbonate yourself, Lexi. I'm doing it right now.
Good. I hope they're not weird.
Weird? Me? No. Oh, hey, look, I gotta go. The movie's coming back on. Bye.
Welcome back to the graveyard shift. I'm your host, Igor Von Gooley. Next week, we're gonna show you giant mummies from Venus. With no Ginkelstein, I promise. Now, back to the movie.
Children, this Thanksgiving will have special meaning. Meat gobbles. We will all eat this wretched fowl come Thursday.
You can't be serious, Mr. Pussman. Doing away with a defenseless bird is cruel and unnecessary.
But my dear Miss Orwell, Thanksgiving wouldn't be Thanksgiving without fresh, fattened fowl.
Why don't we just buy a butterbump turkey at the supermarket? Then we can keep Gobbles as a pet.
Yeah, we can paint him black and make him the new mascot. Quote the turkey, nevermore.
Congratulations, Crump. Oh, Zappo, that little outburst just earned you the title of Bird Fatteners. I want this fowl so fat that it will need its own zip code.
But, you know...
No buts! I want gobbles on a platter by Thanksgiving, or prepare to suffer the wrath of Pussman! Happy Thanksgiving!
I feel like I'm an accessory to a heinous crime. He just wants to be loved. Is that so wrong? Sorry, Gobbles. It was either your neck or ours.
We only have 10 signatures between the both of us on our petitions to save Gobbles.
Doesn't surprise me. Our student body is a bloodthirsty lot. Chalk another one up for the puss face.
This is terrible. There's got to be something we can do. If only we could replace him with a decoy.
Face it, Gobbles is a dead bird walking. Sorry, Gobbles. Wait a sec. Wait just a second. I got an idea. No, Carl, that's for the decoy.
Ah, fiddlesticks.
You gonna help us or not?
I'll help. I'll help. You kids owe me one. And remember, he who doth tamper with the forces of nature opens the doors to disaster!
You ought to know, Carl. You do it every day with your cooking. Like the movie Frankenstein's brother-in-law. It'll work, I just know it.
I don't know. I don't feel right about this. What if it works, then what?
Oh, come on, Lexi. Don't you want to save Gobble?
Well, of course I do, but what if this poor creature comes to life? Then what kind of pathetic existence would we have condemned it to? It's cruel.
Get real, Lexi. It's a bunch of hardware store stuff and a frozen turkey.
Ready? Right! Stand back! I command you to...
Sorry.
Well, I'm glad it didn't work. We'll just have to think of another way on how to save Gobbles.
Wait a second, I got an idea.
Oh, great, not another one.
I'll just take Gobbles home with me and hide him in my room until after Thanksgiving. Are you kidding? If Gobbles is gone, Pussman is gonna go ballistic. We'll just say we have no idea what happened. He, must have busted out. We gotta go get him! It's dark as a tomb in here. Now let's see. If I were Turkey, where would I be?
Turkeys are naturally stupid, so probably in the kitchen.
Not Gobbles. Look, we better split up. Cover more ground that way. He's gotta be in here somewhere. Come on, Lexi. must have blown out the electricity.
You know, why does man think that he's the most important animal? I mean, turkeys have rights too.
Shh. That's him.
Okay, let's not startle him. He's had enough trauma for one night.
Carl! We thought you were Gobbles.
It's not the first time I've been accused of being a turkey.
Have you seen him? He ran in here after the storm pulverized his pen.
You're scared of a little lightning, huh? That turkey's a chicken. I haven't seen a little coward.
Well, if you do, hang on to him.
Yeah, I'll be happy to.
Gobbles! Gobbles! Come on!
Gobbles! Come on, buddy! Show yourself. We're your friends.
He probably remembers you and Fitz trying to fatten him up for the feast.
I know. That's what I'm afraid of.
Hey, what are we doing? Do we want to set Gobbles free?
Yeah, but maybe he flew away.
Turkeys don't fly, you lummox. Guys?
No luck yet, huh? No, but no sign of Gobbles anywhere.
Oh, well, I hope he has a happy life and doesn't end up on anyone's Thanksgiving table. At least he escaped
the wrath of Pussman.
Hallucination. Did anyone else just see a Frankenstein turkey?
The lightning strike must have brought our butter bomb to life. We've created a monster!
What havoc have we unleashed in the citizens of Smiley Heights?
Franken turkey.
Which one of you contemptuous, ungrateful children stole our turkey?
It was one of those do-gooders, Mr. Pussman. Everyone heard him say they didn't want the bird cooked for our big feast.
Well, Crump, Apple, did you take our bird?
No, sir. It must have been the big storm. Oh, yeah, the storm. Must have had a big lightning crash and it destroyed the pen, and then that's how Gobbles must have escaped.
Well, I hope I don't find out otherwise. I don't like tradition busters. An extra drumstick to whomever finds and catches that bird.
Turkey boy is mine.
Yeah, drumsticks. Right there, right?
Oh, my hero.
Come on!
Turkey! 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 Turkey!
We've got to find Gobbles before those turkeys do.
Turkey! Turkey!
Come on, you guys. Let's go. This macho display of barbarianism is giving me shingles.
Turkey! 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 Turkey!
you are!
Gobbles! Hey guys, over here, I found him!
Hey, little guy, don't worry about it. We're not gonna let anybody eat you.
Vince, we gotta get Gobbles out of here now.
Look, Kirky, there's Fonzie with our Thanksgiving birdie.
Hand him over, freshman. You'll have to fight me if you want to get to this bird. Anything you say.
Mommy! He's back! He's back!
Two turkeys? Okay, you two stand guard. Good idea. It's about time Sarah and I spent some time alone.
I'll be still, my upset stomach.
Gobbles!
Did you hear something?
Lexi, he's over there!
Did Franken-Turkey do this to you?
Hurry, we've got to get him out of here, quick!
Did he hurt you?
There you go, little buddy.
I knew we shouldn't have messed with creation.
We created Franken-Turkey. And now we have to destroy him before it's too late. Come on, move it or lose it!
Gobbles. Oh, they were in here a few minutes ago. So was Franken-Turkey. I hope he hasn't gotten to them.
Me too. Hey guys. Calm down, it's just me.
What do we do?
got an idea. This bird's going in the oven. Butterbun returns.
Hey, where's Gobbles? Where's our Thanksgiving dinner?
Come on, Crump. The jig is up. Yeah. It's already cooking. Sorry.
Children, we must offer up a moment of thanks for all our blessings, but especially for this fine bird whom we used to call Gobbles. Carl, pick up that bird and carve it.
Hey, Gobbles, can I get you a drumstick?
Oh, Fitz, he's a vegetarian.
Discover a world beyond your wildest dreams. Discover Atari. Pioneers in coin video games like Centipede, Tempest, and Asteroids that challenge you, excite you, test you like never before. Discover the Atari that opened your eyes to the world's most popular home video games like Space Invaders, Missile Command, and Warlords. Discover the Atari that brought you a home computer truly designed for the home. Sophisticated for advanced needs, yet simple enough for your child to use. Compose music, play advanced games, manage your finances, all at the touch of the button. Discover Atari. And discover how far you can go. On some Atari Lynx games, you can link up 4 players. But there's only ever one winner. Atari Lynx, the portable video arcade. The Atari Lynx sound quality is so good, it makes every game seem more realistic. Atari Lynx, the portable video arcade.
So, I want to hear. I hope you guys still love. I hope you guys still like Bone Chillers. Even though it's not good. it's so goofy and it's so bad. It's insane. But I can't not watch it. So, all right. So we were talking. I want to hear what your favorite Star Wars knockoff movie is. Put it in the comments below. And like I said, it could be any Star Wars knockoff movie. It could be, you could be like Spaceballs. I wouldn't say Spaceballs because Spaceballs doesn't count as a knockoff. That's a parody. So, let me know what your favorite Star Wars knockoff movie is. Especially the more the Italian, the better. Like Star Crash and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, we're going to call it a night tonight. And as always, we're going to bring you an episode of Attack of the Show. Post-credits. Oh, man. I so missed Attack of the Show. And, yes, we were talking about G4. G4 became the Esquire channel, got bought and became the Esquire channel. I don't know if it got bought. It was an NBC related owned show or owned channel. I know they dumped it. And then it gets weird because at one point Olivia Munn was trying to get it brought back because she was dating one of the heads at NBC to be able to bring it back. Then there was an issue with she separated. Then other people tried to get it. Then Xavier Woods, the wrestler, hopped in there. And then people brought it in. Then they didn't really know what to do with it. So they brought it to YouTube, which they should have made it talk to some streaming channel or something. But made G4 part of something bigger. oh man, they just lost it. And then to be honest, they were never able to get the chemistry back that they had with some of the early casts. Yes, they brought back Kevin. Yes, they brought back Sessler. But realistically, everything else was new. And some of them people are unlikable. People just looked at them like, nah, I'm good. I did like the return of Attack of the Show. Not gonna lie, I did enjoy that. It didn't work quite as well because, you can go do all this stuff on the internet like immediately. But everybody still likes it. There's that nostalgia for G4, and you go back and look at it, and this stuff's 20 years old. And I think I'm going to put it out there. Somebody needs to pick up Attack of the Show and X-Play. Bring back Kevin, Candace Bailey, Allison Hayslip. I know you're not going to get Olivia Munn. You can even get Sarah Underwood, even though I don't much care for her. Bring back Attack of the Show. Go get X-Play. Bring back Adam Sessler. Go get Morgan. Go get Morgan Webb back. I don't know if she wants to do it. Just make 2 shows. Just start out there. Don't try to do what you guys did. They were trying to run programming where just people were playing games and stuff. And then vet your people a little bit harder and make sure they're likable. I know there are people out there who don't like me. I get it. I'm a strong drink of coffee. I hate coffee. And that irritates people too because I don't drink coffee. So on that note, as I self-deprecate, I'm going to let you guys go. I want you guys to have fun tonight so you can be ready first thing in the morning. Go watch some Saturday morning serials. So remember, we've got the Pickle Comic Con coming back up this summer. I am currently talking with being a guest at a couple cons this year again. We got a big plan, hopefully, fingers crossed, for June. We're working with the Monster Channel to bring a live simulcast from all these different theaters all over the United States of Night of the Living Dead for the Night of the Living Dead Fest. I don't know what's going to happen. Fingers crossed, we're trying. So, and then, you get to see all this cool stuff that I'm working with other people and coming about. So you can enjoy all that. So from the Captain and the Vince, we're going to say adieu, a farewell, a Wiedersehen, goodbye. So on that note, y'all take care, and we'll see y'all there. Captain out, and the Vince. Bye.
Everyone into the pool! We're going to take you behind the venerated halls of Cartoon Network's Adult Swim. Is it really where God dwells among his people? Find out. Plus, BoingBoing.net's Chenny Jardin has a scoop on a post-apocalyptic nightmare art project, as if there's any other kind. And Sarah puts the eternal question, ass, gas, or grass, to the stars of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So get ready for the show that chicks dig because it rarely wears underwear, and when it does, it's usually something unusual. It's Attack of the Show!
Pick up on this.
glad we got that pesky weekend out of the way.
Yeah.
So good to be back.
Stupid weekends.
Oh, man, time off. You suck. You have a good one?
Yeah, I was supposed to get a haircut.
Yeah, didn't happen, right?
Didn't happen.
It's coming soon. Everybody.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
That's pretty heavy.
Sarah's here as well.
Hey guys.
Sarah, how was your weekend?
It was really good. I went to the Giants game in San Francisco and they won. Woo! They didn't win the day before, the day after, so I'm going to consider it my own good luck.
Pretty much.
I'm sort of a lucky charm, but I knew that already.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff coming up on the show today. Anything good?
Oh, that. Right. The show. Gems of the Internet are on Monday. Don't act like you don't love them, because I know you do.
No, that was an interested and
a little jealous.
Inquisitive,
inquisitive is good.
Curious.
One more word.
Fine.
Anticipatory?
That works.
It was an anticipatory.
Yeah.
It was
Moving on.
Right, yeah. So weekends.
No, my weekend was spent. I rented this. This is the most amazing series of all time, The Greatest American Hero. Do you remember this series?
I didn't even hear of it until you started talking about it.
Are you serious?
I mean, someone had sung the song to me one time, but that was it.
Oh, dude, it was awesome.
He was an older man,
I pulled up some websites for you just so you can remember. Stephen Cannell, he's actually the writer that created The Greatest.
What's The Greatest American Hero?
So it's about this guy. He's found this suit. He lost the manual for the suit. He's got all these superpowers. He helps an FBI agent. It's awesome.
Is it better than Meteor Man?
It was. I don't remember Meteor Man.
You don't see. There's a gap here.
What was Meteor Man? So okay,
Meteor Man, the guy gets hit by a meteor, and then his mom knits him a suit.
This came out between 80 and 83.
Okay,
where were you at 80?
I was popping out of the womb when this was getting canceled. So that's why
that would probably explain it.
Yeah,
but this guy's done some amazing stuff. He did the A-Team.
Oh, cool.
You remember that?
Yeah.
21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
You didn't like? I didn't like 21 Jump Street that much either.
But that's how you spent your weekend. What's The Greatest American Hero?
It was fun.
Not bad.
Fun.
Sounds good.
Good series.
I played Psychonauts and bought art. Yeah, not interesting.
Nokia has a new phone out. We have it in the studio today. Check this out.
Looks like a leather carrying case.
It is a leather carrying case, but watch this. It's kind of for the ladies. Look,
is that what you're unfolding it slowly? Hold on, this one's for the ladies.
There we go. Here's the phone.
Back.
Look at that. So it has a mirror on the outside, so you can kind of like check your makeup. That's what this is right here. It's kind of hard to see, but then when you open it up, you get the little display there. On the back side, you have a camera. It's 4.53 by 1.26 by 0.75 inches, so it's pretty small.
Pretty small.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Where's all the room for the numbers? Because last I checked, you need those to dial.
This is kind of an evening phone. You really don't. No, I don't know. I was reading.
What kind of line goes best with that phone, Kev?
Well, the evening phone, you dial with a little pad right here. You kind of have to twist it like that to get the numbers. So it's not your everyday like standard phone, but you would take this out, throw it in your purse or your little compact.
Sarah, are you buying this at all?
No.
I mean,
it's a cool phone.
Two separate phones. Do you dig that concept?
No.
A day phone and an evening phone?
Some really froofy girls probably will, though.
Yeah.
I kind of do like the mirror.
Oh,
try and walk in place while looking manly with that real quick.
No.
Try it. You can't.
Let's see.
You
try.
can't.
Let's see.
Hold on. I'm walking, and I'm going to take a call. No, it didn't work. It didn't work, and I even tried to do the slow.
Well, part of the problem is the little freaking purse sleeve that it comes with. These can't pull off the purse sleeve, I don't think. I don't know. Interesting though. Interesting new phone. $600.
Okay.
Little pricey.
It's pricing for an evening phone. Yes.
Yeah. Our labs liked it though. They actually gave it a really good review.
Oh, good.
They say it's a good phone overall.
They like the girly phones.
Yeah, that's right.
We love the lab. Now, on Friday, we talked about some Xbox photos. We talked about some rumors, some Our Colony stuff. Over the weekend, some other stuff came out, so I figured we'd just do a little quick update.
Okay.
This was a render. I don't even remember if we showed this on Friday.
No, we
did. The people are saying this is it here. This is the Our Colony kind of power button here.
So this is the next generation Xbox right here.
Rumored. Supposedly. But inside sources are saying yes, which means it's, some nerd with a blog who's like, I know for sure. I mean, no one knows. But now here's a picture that came out. I believe this came out yesterday. This is supposedly one of the memory cards that would go on the front slot.
This is released from Our Colony, right? Which is...
This, I believe, was from Our Colony, which is the alternate reality game, if you're following that at all. But this is the photo that I think sells it the most. This is the most real-looking photo that I've seen. Doesn't look like a render. This looks production.
No.
And I think the rumors on this one was that it was leaked. So it definitely looks, it looks like the supposed concept.
Right.
The problem with this, then the whole Our Colony thing is that they're leaking all these images and these bits and pieces, and so people that design fake-looking consoles anyways, they
just go to town, right?
Yeah. So now everybody has the similar colors and the similar design, so you never know.
The second they get a little curve or something, they just fill out the rest.
They're like, oh, it's got a memory card slot now. Let me just click and drag that in there.
Well, it looks cool. I mean, I don't think that's that bad of a design. Do you?
No,
like
it's okay. It's white. We'll see. We'll see. But the other interesting rumor was Halo 2.5. Did you hear about this one? one at all?
Yeah, well, I heard about the new maps, but I didn't. Is that part of it?
Oh,
or
new
that's
maps
something
are out
different?
today. That's for the original Halo.
Okay,
There's
original
like
Halo.
2 free and then 2 like for $5.99 or something like that.
What's 2.5 about?
2.5 supposedly will ship on. It's a rumor off of a rumor. So there's rumor that there's going to be a hard drive for Xbox too.
This is awesome.
You know, but supposedly there's going to be a game shipping on the rumored hard drive, which is Halo 2.5, basically a 720p or HD version of Halo.
See, I heard a rumor that it was 1080i. That was a rumor I heard.
Well, I got
That's probably a rumor off the other.
I had a source confirm a rumor that it was actually in 480p. In standard def.
Right, which it is now.
I don't know, whatever.
Too many rumors, but
yeah,
you
they're
get
all
the
out
idea.
there. There's some good, juicy stuff. We'll see come E3. And up next, this is cool. I went to Hotlanta. Maybe. Hotlanta. No? All right. And I played Marco Polo with the folks at Adult Swim, and I still haven't toweled off, actually, so. All right, last week I took a pilgrimage to Atlanta to pay tribute to my favorite block of late-night programming that's not on G4. There in a beat-up warehouse on William Street, ladies and gentlemen, I found Utopia. Here it is, my friends. We've finally arrived. It's the corner of 12th and William Street. This is the birthplace of some of Primetime's most watched animated series. And there's no need for the cautionary toe dip. Nuh-uh. Let's dive headfirst into the world of Adult Swim. You know, when everybody at G4 found out I was going to William Street, they all said one thing. They said, Kevin, bring back lots of swag, which is a no-brainer. I got it. I'm all over it. Thanks, Astro. Appreciate it. But while I'm at it, I'm also going to grab a tour with Keith Crawford. Now, this is the guy who puts the adult in Adult Swim. I don't know what that means, but he does it. So, Keith, tell me about the history of William Street.
Well, you're here at William Street where we brought Space Ghost production many years ago when we just wanted to get away from all the corporate entity across the street at Techwood. So no one can be looking over our shoulder as we make all these silly little shows.
Man, you gotta check this out.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's a neat car she's washing. You think that's a straight six?
I think we're like the rebels on Hoth. Like, that's the Empire over there, and they've given us this little area over here. We don't run things like they do. It's kind of like, all right, today's Monday, so that means we got to do this today. And it's kind of good that way because it's flexible and fast. Right. Amazing.
Good guy.
Totally.
Definitely have to meet with him.
William Street is cool because it's just sort of an open venue. You just come in and you have an idea and you do it, and there's no punch clocks, there's no cameras or supervisors, and
this has been my only real job.
I was a fan of Adult Swim before I started working for them, so it's pretty cool to go to lunch with the Aquafine guys or go hang out with the Sea Lab guys and do stuff. I really enjoy that. And it does, you have a real college dorm feel.
I'm told that the no dress code thing is pretty cool.
you're only dressed up for this interview now.
That's right.
Dave's usually nude, walking around here.
Only from the waist down.
I think it first comes down to, like, we all like each other.
Only from the waist down.
It comes down to that more than, do you have a lot of talent? I think everybody here is talented, but if we don't get along, then it's not going to work.
A lot of good stuff comes out of collaboration, and that's basically what, if there's a culture at William Street, is collaborative, and you know, everyone's idea is as important as anyone else's.
We are the sort of freaks and the outcasts. I mean, everybody here is sort of the most down-to-earth, yet eccentric or weird. Everybody here has a down-to-earth quality that I just don't see when I lived in New York forever when I have to go to L.A.
Would they, by any chance, have any swag in their office?
I think they'd probably have a lot of swag.
Oh, so, okay. Why don't you, Keith, if you care to tell the camera what's in this room.
And over here we have Andrew, who's our marketing representative, and Chris Lott, who handles operations, scheduling the day, and the shows and the promos and all that good stuff. They help Michael Cahill with all the stuff he does.
How's it going, man?
Over here we have our designers, Jacob and Brandon.
We get a lot of free reign. There's not a lot of people trying to mess with your stuff, which is nice. Creativity, basically, if you think of something that day, you can have it on the air nationally that night.
This is interesting here. This is some of the writer's artwork here, I suppose.
Eat what on 6 panels?
That's, all right, moving on. Yeah. When you started Space Ghost, did you have the grand image of William Street in your mind at all? Did you know that you wanted a separate entity that could create shows like that?
No, I just wanted an office.
I'm kind of worried now it's like getting popular, so don't blow it up. Don't get too big because then it starts to get ridiculous. You end up with 4,000 employees and you're like, okay, I don't know this guy anymore. It's become a conglomerate, as opposed to keep it lean, keep it real, just throw on the air what you want to see.
And I think we'll need to call security on this guy.
All right, everybody wants to know, yes, I did in fact bring back some swag, and I'm going to give it away.
Nice.
Well, most of it. I'm keeping the painting, and I'm keeping the meat wad balloon. That's
This
a
is
pretty sweet
cool.
little hoodie, right?
Yeah, it's a cool hoodie.
And some DVDs and some other good stuff. And I mean, it's all here. So watch all week, and you'll see how you can win some Adult Swim goods. Now, tomorrow, we'll go behind the scenes to see how the magic happens on Harvey Birdman and Sea-Lab. Because there's so much, we'll have to check out Aqua Teen on Thursday. A little special Aqua Teen. Now, still on deck, Kevin Rose has some deals for you. Are they of the dark variety?
Yes, they are, indeed.
Okay, good. And it's been called a post-apocalyptic monster truck rally, and BoingBoing.net's Shenny Jardin was there to see it all.
Is co-editor of the award-winning blog BoingBoing.net. Certainly a favorite around the office. She's also a contributing writer for Wired Magazine, and you can hear her Shenny Tech segments regularly on NPR. Please welcome Shenny Jardin to the show. Welcome you back, actually.
Well, thanks very much for having me back.
Of course. Now you brought a little present for me to play with today.
I did.
Look at.
This is a DLP chip. It's a digital cinema chip, and eventually this is going to replace film in movie theaters around the country.
How?
Yeah.
So how is this going to do anything like that?
This is a device made by Texas Instruments, and the idea is if you were able to really, really close up on this, you'd see that inside that mirror, well, it's actually about 6 million different tiny mirrors, each of them about 1/7 of the width of a human hair. And the way these things work, when you hit light at it, it's like having a big football stadium full of people holding up little cards. And depending on whether the mirror is aimed at the light or not, that's either going to reflect red, green, or blue, or black.
Fascinating. So how much are we talking as far as money goes?
Well, that is actually just a component in a digital cinema projector, and
the
cinema grade projectors are pricey, but the idea is that eventually they'll come down, and the whole process will be more affordable.
Now, you've obviously been doing a lot of research because in a recent Wired article that you wrote, was about Mark Cuban taking the film out of the film industry or something like that.
Yeah, he has big plans. I mean, in Hollywood, all the 7 major studios have their plans underway, and that's a big effort, and it's going to take time. But there are entrepreneurs like Mark Cuban, who owns the Landmark Theater chain, and his 260 or 270 screens, he's converting those to digital using Sony's SXRD digital cinema technology. And around the world, too, in places like Brazil, Singapore, Ireland, you have different countries that have developing theater markets that are also making the jump to digital faster than we are here in the United States.
Now, switching gears a little bit, there was something called SRL, an event in Los Angeles recently.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about it, because it sounds weird.
It was very weird, and it's the kind of thing that it sort of liquefies your guts. SRL stands for Survival Research Laboratories, and these guys have been around for 25 years. They make giant lethal machines, robots that do these crazy choreographed interactions. It's not so much a robot war, but it's like that scene in Fantasia where all of the tools kind of come out and have lives of their own. And some of these machines burst air really, really loudly and really intensely, so it's like a cannon or an explosion. Others hurl 2x4s or cans of sand. It's like a crazy, well, as the guy said, a post-apocalyptic monster truck rally.
But
without
it's
the
not
monster
really
trucks.
about robot combat. They're not designed to like smash into each other and see who fights to the death. Necessarily, it's more of just a choreography.
Right, the machines don't destroy each other, but they definitely destroy props. So at the show that happened here in LA not too long ago, a gigantic, it was like a 50-foot Trojan horse burned down, and there were these soldier robots that sort of crawled out of the horse's butt and fought with each other, and there's a pig head on another thing, and there's jet engines spewing hot smoke.
And who's controlling them?
Well, people are.
Yeah.
I hope. There are human operators that use little wireless control devices.
Oh.
Some of the machines are actually sort of driven by people. But it's like the machines really are the focus here, not the people. The people are just audience.
They're like the Wizard of Oz.
And you have to stand back because some of the sound is so intense that it makes you feel ill. It makes you feel kind of high and nauseous at the same time.
I have to ask, who's going? Who's going to these events? You went. I don't know why exactly, but I mean, are there real enthusiasts for this sort of thing? Like, my ears might fail on me today. I'm going.
Right. It's a very diverse crowd of people. The diehard fans all know to bring eye, ear, and breathing protection.
Wow.
But you have everything from teenagers to 20-something hipsters to, I saw the guy who founded it, Mark Pauline, his mom was there. There were people who were old enough to be my mom or dad who were present.
That's great.
So it's just people who love the awesome power of technology.
Well, you have a really good job, don't you? Following all these awesome people on the emerging technologies and all that good stuff.
Sometimes it's just boring, but sometimes it's a lot of fun.
Right, from digital cinema to very strange performance art.
To lethal machines.
Thank you so much, Jenny.
Thank you for having me.
Good to have you here again. We've also got links for finding a digital theater in your area, along with SRL links. I know you want to see more of that in today's show notes. You can find out all about what Shenny's up to on her website, shenny.net. Now stay put, because I got some feed for you in just a bit. And Kevin Rose has deals so good, you may collapse in exhaustion. They're really that good. Stay tuned.
Lords from Dreamcatcher Interactive will have no shortage of the hacking and slashing the most classic role-playing games feature. With all the elements that RPG fans have come to enjoy, such as story, character development, combat, magic spells, and all-around depth, Dungeon Lords presents itself as an accessible, action-filled, fully 3D package. It's loaded with quests, personal missions, extensive skills, and special abilities for customizing your character. Traveling through an enchanted land of ancient castles, dark forests, and dungeon lairs, braving an army of diabolical foes in real time, it promises over 40 hours of gameplay for the primary quest alone. Dungeon Lords can be played either single-player standalone or in multiplayer group sessions. Dungeon Lords is available for the PC.
Welcome back to AOTS. I'll be looking for alien cadavers in Area 51 while Sarah interviews the more lively space folk behind the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Very nice. Now roll up your sleeves and peg your pants because it's time for some dark deals. All right, Kev, I got some good stuff you're going to love today.
What's with you and the pants pegging, by the way?
Dude, you never used to do that, did you?
He was walking around the office last week, look at me, and he was rolling his pants
we had
up.
We had a thing with everyone that you had to peg your pants, and then you couldn't unpeg them until someone recognized that you had your pants pegged.
All right, fair enough.
It was a fifth grade, sixth grade thing.
Anyway, derail. Dark deals. Yes, I'm ready. Yes.
Are you ready? Now, I know you love your PSP.
Love it to death.
How about some accessories for your PSP, huh?
Love it.
Take a look at this here. These are the Extreme Starter Kit for the PSP. Yes, very extreme.
Insert bendy guitar notes here.
Extreme. Comes with a super fast car charger. Yeah, less than 2 hours. Full charge. It's got a case to carry all your PSPs. It's got like a replacement for the analog joystick. Bunch of different stuff all together. It's not $19.95 like it shows here on the screen. Oh. I have a code that you can put in.
Oh.
I have a code. $17.99. That's right. Now,
no whammy bar.
Now, Mother's Day, it's coming up.
Uh-huh.
It's coming up. Only a few days, well, how many days left? Hold on, I did a Google search on it. 13 days left.
13 days to pretend you love her.
1-800-Flowers.com, 15% off flowers. I just had to throw that in there. You got to get these for Mom. I have the code for that as well. Moving on.
Hey, Mom, I found a clearance for you.
That's right. You don't have to tell your mom you got 15% off.
Well, she's going to know now.
Well, yeah, she probably will. But anyway, moving on. Jinx, 10% off. all Jinx stuff like we've showed you before, but they're also still doing that PSP giveaway just for people that watch Attack of the Show. You have to use the coupon code DarkDealsPSP to get into that contest and to give away one every time we do it.
Good deal.
That's pretty cool. And then the last thing real quick, something I've kind of fallen in love with, the Seagate 5 gigabyte. This is a nice little device right here. That's a 5 gigabyte storage drive, and this is how big it is. I'm actually holding one right now.
It's like the iMac mouse, the hockey puck mouse.
It does look like the hockey puck mouse, but that's it right there.
Look at that.
It's a nice little drive. It's super thin, and then all you do is take a look at this. Watch this. Boom. Pull this out, and then the USB just slides out just like that. You plug it in, and you have a nice little 5 gigabyte drive. It's great.
It's USB 2.0, right?
Yeah, USB 2.0.
Nice and speedy.
It's actually a little tiny hard drive inside there, little 3,600 RPM. I didn't even know they made them at that speed. But $100, 5 gigs. Take it with you, throw it in your back pocket. It's good to go.
Sweet deal, man.
To get all these links and codes, you can just visit our show notes. We have all of them there.
Very nice. Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good luck with the pants pegging.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. And oh wait, look alive because it's the feed.
Cool.
Mac users who pre-ordered Tiger OS from the local PC mall got a little surprise this weekend. And it wasn't a stuffed tiger mascot or a t-shirt or a Steve Jobs bobblehead. No, they got Tiger OS 8 days early. It seems some vendors got their shipment a little before the intended street date and decided, what the hell, let's just start moving them out the door. It's not like Apple's touchy about that or anything. So Apple, being touchy about that and everything, quickly demanded that all customers return their early copies or they will be refused support. So the unopened, uncopied OS discs were dutifully returned on the backs of flying pigs and unicorns. Now, the MPAA needed some extra muscle in the fight against DVD pirates, and they weren't above resorting to bribery to get the job done. Luckily, the NYPD have gotten involved. Not to stop this practice, mind you, but to get their greasy mitts on some Kiznash. Yeah, I just said Kiznash. 2 NYPD officers are under investigation for allegedly accepting hundreds of dollars in gratuities from the MPAA for busting street vendors who were selling illegal DVDs. MPAA anti-piracy official Bill Shannon strongly denies the charges, saying, quote, "We work with law enforcement organizations by providing information and logistical support, and the police make the arrests," unquote. He then added, "Hey, anybody drop this wad of hundreds? Anybody?" DVD piracy is also at the forefront of a recent court case regarding copy protection. The Paris Court of Appeals has ruled that DVDs should not be copy protected, as this practice is incompatible with private copying rights. This, of course, is wonderful news for French DVD pirates. Actually, the case was brought to court by a man who he merely wanted to dub his DVD copy of David Lynch's Mulholland Drive to VHS so that he could watch it at his mother's house. Now, we're going to put aside the creepy mental image of the guy and his mom watching a steamy lesbian action scene together. Kind of gross. But the case brought to light the extreme lengths DVD manufacturers go to avoid copying, even if it's perfectly legal. Vive la France. And finally, after tooling around with it for a couple of years, Microsoft is finally ready to break out the 64 version of Windows. 64-bit. Woo! 64-bit! I said get excited, people. That's 32 more bits than 32-bit. Woo! Really excited about that. Although the new version won't be on retail shelves, Windows users who already own a 64-bit capable machine will now have the option of trading in their old 32-bit Windows for an upgrade. Why would they want to? I think this speaks for itself. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No lag time on that, mother. Want to see it again? Roll that again. It's really good. God, I love it. God, I love that 64-bit. That's it for this madcap edition of The Feed.
Well done with the solitaire shuffling, but I mean that's
very true.
There's some truth to it. I mean, you were saying earlier there's really no point in upgrading right now, is there?
No, I don't think there is. I mean, why? There's no apps that are out there yet. It's going to be like you have to download new 64-bit drivers. It's going to be just kind of nasty at first, but they had to do it at some point. You know what I mean? They had to go 64-bit. Now they are, and that's a good thing. But it's not really meant for the mainstream. I wouldn't.
Do you think there's a reason they did now? Is it just to say, okay, now it's out there, maybe someone will finally develop for it, or did they just throw it out there because they needed something?
No, I think you're absolutely right.
On?
No, they have to get it out there so the developers can start developing 64-bit apps. And Longhorn's going to have a 64-bit version. I don't know if they're going to go true all the way 64-bit, but we'll see. I don't know. Right now, you can open up the control panel like twice as fast.
Woo!
And that's about it.
I love it. The start bar has never been faster, baby.
That's right.
All right, next up, Sarah's going to put on her mining helmet to search for those rare gems of the internet. And Zach Wood will give us a guided tour of Area 51. Watch for probes!
The feed is brought to you by the U.S. Navy. Navy, accelerate your life.
Right. This, of course, is wonderful news for Swiss French DVD pirates.
Fire up your gaming PCs. We're playing Call of Duty United Offensive in this week's Attack of the Show LAN Party. Take your first-person squad-based shooting old school. And by old, we mean mid-20th century. And by school, we mean the theater of a horrific global war that changed humanity forever. Yeah! To register, go to our website and click on Join Our LAN Party. You'll get all the details and the links to get started. And we'll see you Thursday for the old LAN Party. It's going to be good times. Now, although our next guest is here to talk about aliens and mutant viruses and government conspiracies, we have signed documents proving that he's actually not insane. Please welcome Midway game producer Zach Wood. Zach.
How you doing?
Thank you for coming on the show, buddy.
Thank you very much.
You're perfectly sane.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's good enough for this show. We'll take that. Now, let's talk about the old Area 51. Because now when someone said they're making a new Area 51, I immediately imagine light gun game. I have to reload. I'm pointing off the screen.
Right.
Is this true? It's not.
No. Okay. No, it's not. No, we basically just want to take the world of Area 51 and really create something more in depth that we can kind of play off some of the mysteries and conspiracy theories. It's really kind of a unique environment to create a game in. So.
Was there a plot to the arcade shooter? Or, I mean, have you just created one based on it? Because I don't remember one, personally. But
yeah, really. Just there are aliens there, you're shooting them, get out alive type of thing. But, yeah.
Sounds good enough.
Yeah.
So what's the basic story behind your Area 51?
Right. So in our game, you play a hazmat specialist for the U.S. Army. His name's Ethan Cole. And you're sent into Area 51 because there's been some sort of a biochemical breach. So you're sent in with a team of 3 to investigate what's going on. And in true Hollywood form, of course, things aren't what they seem, and you start uncovering mysteries, and it just sort of goes from there.
And you also have some pretty big talent in here. I remember I heard David Duchovny in there. What stars did you have working on the game?
Right, David Duchovny's in it. He plays the main character, Ethan Cole. We have Powers Booth, who you might know from Deadwood.
Yes.
And Marilyn Manson plays a really unique alien in our game.
Now, tell me about Marilyn, because I heard he came in and actually forced you to sort of change one of the characters. I mean, or he caused you to at least.
Well, he just sort of, we sort of rethought the way this character was. Or initially, he was sort of like a sad sack. He used to be a gray alien. He's been performed on and experimented upon. And when we were able to get Manson as a voice, we sort of made him more of a creepy character.
Not a stretch with the casting, by the way.
Not at all.
It's not the first time I've heard Manson and creepy in the same sentence. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Now, what's the deal with this virus that's transforming our character and everybody else down there?
Yeah, so you find out that there's a virus that was let out by this doctor, Dr. Cray, who was the one who sort of helped create this virus there as a weapon for the government. And it starts mutating everybody at the base, and eventually it gets its way to you, and you sort of become an alien. But you can use some of the alien powers to your advantage with the help of this Dr. Cray.
Okay, so it doesn't completely destroy your character.
Right.
Now, what's the typical gameplay experience like? Because there's a lot of console shooters out there.
Yeah.
So what is fundamentally different or fundamentally the same? What can we expect with Area 51?
Well, I mean, we didn't really want to reinvent the wheel in terms of like the way that it feels, the analog sticks, the sticky targeting. So the mechanics of the game is very familiar to you if you're a first-person shooter fan. But we sort of spent our time creating the unique aliens, the unique weapons. We have some really cool, like, alien sort of bred hybrid weapons and alien abilities. So you actually get these alien powers, which really kind of make it different.
Very nice. And I must say, even on the PS2 version that I was playing, the effects look gorgeous. Great effects when you're being attacked or just you're in the fight, the camera shaking.
Yeah.
Really dug that. But I want to touch briefly on that because there's different versions. There's the Xbox, the PS2, and there will be a PC as well.
Absolutely.
The ratings were coming out. Good ratings across the board, but IGN said the PS2 version's an 8.5, the Xbox is an 8.0.
Right.
And their reasoning was that they even put a disclaimer saying it's not because it's a better game on the PS2, it's just because we compare it against other first-person shooter games on the Xbox.
Right.
And I was wondering, as a developer, how do you feel about something like that?
I don't know. I think it's kind of unfortunate because personally I think that games should be reviewed more like films in that they're all reviewed in and of themselves on their own merits. Right. Whereas in the game industry, because you're a first-person shooter, you're compared to every other first-person shooter. If you're a horror game, you're compared to all the different horror games. And it's a little unfortunate. But, people will say what they want and have their opinions. Something we just have to live with in the games industry, I think.
I mean, is that a challenge as a developer when you say, okay, we're going to do a first-person shooter? Do you immediately have to look at it and go, okay, well, how can we do a Halo, or how can we best a Halo, or do you look at it and say, okay, well, we want to do our own thing, forget what everybody else is doing?
Well, I hope not, because if that's your goal, I think you're starting off on the wrong foot.
Right.
You really just need to kind of create the game that's going to best tell your story, the kind of game you want to make. And for Area 51, it was about immersing the player in the world and really sort of letting the experience happen around you. And we wouldn't set out to make a Halo killer. We set out to make a really good first-person shooter, and it just so happens that there are popular games in the genre.
Well, I got to say, what time I spent with it was incredibly enjoyable. It's
Thanks a lot.
Very great game, and thank you for
very
stopping
much.
by, Zach. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
You got it.
All right, look for Area 51, as I said, on the PS2 and Xbox tomorrow, and for the PC on May 23rd. You're gonna have to wait a little bit. Now, I'm sorry. Did someone say gems of the internet?
Kevin, a lot of people around the office give me ideas for gems of the internet, and they're usually pretty awful because, my standards are really high.
Yeah.
But I thought today, let's give it back. Give it back to all my office mates who I love so very much.
So this is all from inside G4?
This is all from our team, and it also kind of takes the responsibility off of me.
Nice.
Because, not my problem. Anyway, so the first one, if you heard of the oxygen bars. Oxygen bars, pretty popular, pretty trendy. Well, what if you didn't even have to go to an oxygen bar because sitting on your ass at home, you're on a oxygen couch made of grass. What do you think? Sprout a couch, huh?
I see. So the grass puts off the oxygen. You sit there, relax.
Grass puts off the oxygen. You feel very outdoorsy, yet very comfortable and perhaps going to recline. Now, if you say, how in the world would somebody put together something like this? It has some instructions. Starting with some, what are those things? Wood stakes. I'm a really big gardener. And then you put some grass around and put some armchairs, and I just love this. I want one of these in my own living room. Super fun. Okay, the next one. Were you a Mad magazine reader as a child?
Not really, no.
Not really, but you flipped through them. That there's lots of funny animations and funny little sayings that happen. Well, there is now a website dedicated to Don Martin, who was a famous late cartoonist for Mad magazine. Now, he had a lot of little exclamations and such that would happen in his cartoons, and now we have a dictionary. For example, ack could be Indians getting shot or man choking, depending on the context.
Nice.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you liking this?
Yeah, it's good.
So you go down a little bit farther, and we've got awk, man having a heart attack. Awk, gack, arc, gasp, patient choking. Very important distinctions here.
It's like a reference guide for all the hardcore Mad fans.
It's a reference guide.
Yeah.
I was looking at this, I'm like, what the hell? But anyway, so there you go. And finally, some babies are cuter than others. Can we just put that out there?
It's true.
There are cute babies and there are not so cute babies, but no baby is cuter than one with a beard. That's right. Babies with beards, my friend. Babies with beards.
Kevin's getting excited in the background. I can hear him.
I think this might have been Kevin Pereira's idea. I just have a hunch.
Is this a real deal? Like just like some freak babies with beards, or is this kind of Photoshop action?
They are not freaks. They are loving children with a lot of very interesting facial hair.
Can you zoom in on one of these people?
You can't, unfortunately. But they have good advice for parents. Parents going, my God, my baby has a beard. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. So your baby has a beard. Don't worry, you are not alone.
That's pretty
cool. And it goes on to talk about the kind of doctors that can prescribe the best medicine for bearded babies and that sort of thing. I don't know if they actually do that or not, but I'm gonna guess. You can find all my gem links plus all the gems of yesteryear at g4tv.com/the Sarah Lane Files. Great place to go. It's super fun. Now coming up, like it or not, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is coming to a theater near you. Will it live up to its legacy though? Find out.
Run into the wall. He's going to run into the wall full speed in an expensive trash can. Let's see what happens.
Ready, set, go.
Tomorrow's show is kid-tested, mother-approved. Concept artist Stefan Martin Yeri will be here to show us some of the work he did on a little something called Star Wars Episode 3. You might have heard of it. Plus, Film Threats Chris Gore is back with his magical bag of DVDs. We have no idea what's coming out of there, so be Be prepared. And we make a return trip to William Street and get behind the scenes of Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, and C-Lab 2021.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, the people over at the Whipset saw what you've been driving and, after they stopped laughing, have decided to help. From May 8th through the 21st, the Whipset Sweepstakes kicks off. Watch Street Fury and Formula D every night between the 8th and the 21st, and keep an eye out for sweepstake clues. There'll be 4 new clues every night. When you find them, enter them at g4tv.com/Whipset Sweepstakes, and you could win the grand prize, a $20,000 car makeover. Daily prizes include slim PS2s, game glass LCDs, and much more. The more you enter, the better your chances of winning, so check it out. And now, naturally, the wildly anticipated adaptation of the Douglas Adams classic, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, hasn't gone off without at least some controversy. I had a chance to speak with the filmmakers and the stars to find out how on earth they plan to live up to these impossible expectations.
Attention, people of Earth. I regret to inform you that in order to make way for the new hyperspace express route, your planet has been scheduled for demolition. Have a nice day.
It's one of the world's most beloved sci-fi stories. So why ruin a good thing by making The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy into a feature film? Well, because a movie screenplay was exactly what late creator Douglas Adams had been working on for 20 years.
Why do you think he wanted to make this movie so badly?
Hitchhikers was always, I think, in Douglas's mind, was an evolving phenomenon. Started as a radio, very quickly became a book, became TV, became a computer game. And I think Douglas, intellectually, he enjoyed the challenge of moving Hitchhikers and its characters and its story into each new medium. And he just wanted it to be, finally, a big movie.
Yeah. We're gonna die. No. What's this?
Huh? What's that?
What's this? This is nothing. Yeah, we're gonna die.
As an actor, I'm sure it feels good to know that Douglas Adams not only wanted to make this movie, but was working on it.
Exactly. And some of the new things that you see in the film are Douglas's. You know, I think that's the thing people may not understand, that as Douglas is now no longer with us, that we've somehow added other things that weren't him.
Right.
But the new things that aren't in the book, that are in the film, are probably Douglas's.
Homer Kavula is, of course, best remembered for his slanderous "Don't Vote for Stupid" campaign.
So what is the actual story here? Okay, real fast. Earth gets 86th, an ordinary man is saved, he learns there's really a whole other universe out there, and reads up on it with a portable electronic reference guide called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Vogons. Vogons, bad-tempered, bureaucratic, officious and callous. They wouldn't even lift a finger to save their own grandmothers from the ravenous bug-bladder beast of Troll. Without orders, signed in triplicate, sent in, sent back, queried, lost, found, subjected to public inquiry, lost again, and finally buried in soft peat for 3 months and recycled as firelighters.
The guide's capabilities are not unlike what today's real-world PDAs offer. So it's pretty amazing that this idea was first printed back in the 1970s.
Actually, Douglas Adams was loved technology, loved computers, loved Macs, actually.
That's what I heard.
And was a huge fanatic about that kind of thing. So I'm sure it was wishful thinking at the time, you know. I wish there was something like this.
While we modern audiences can connect with concepts like digital info, the movie-making process itself, old school.
With all of the, green screen possibilities, you can do anything you want to do on a movie now, but that a lot of this stuff was actually props that were built.
Yeah, it was really, it's a comedy, and it had to work on set. So the Vogons are real. They're huge, great creatures that we made with Jim Henson's Creature Shop. It can jump in between those lines really, really quickly. All right. The whole of Hitchhikers is really a surreal spin on life, I guess.
Yeah.
The Vogons really aren't that dissimilar to people you might find at the DMV or, somebody that's really irritating you in a bank.
This prisoner is being detained for kidnapping the president. Oh, no, she's not eligible for release at this time.
I think it's kind of like a new movement in camera effects to come back because people are getting sick of CGI.
Exactly.
You can be fantastic and organic at the same time. Yeah.
He shares 3 of the same mothers as me.
It's an adventure movie and a sci-fi movie, but it's also clever and it has these philosophical, sort of undertones. That's, I think, what has made it so timeless is that it's got all these elements going. And what's cool is that I think this is going to attract new fans.
right, so everybody's given their 2 cents. Everybody's furiously and sometimes angrily blogging about the movie.
It's true. Before I saw it, I had heard it's awful.
Right.
Now, I have read the book. I've read the book more than once.
Okay.
And I loved it.
Really?
I thought it was really good. I didn't think it stayed 100% true to the book, but what movie does?
Yeah, movies never
What
do,
movie
so.
does? And as you heard in some of the interviews that I had, the filmmakers, Robbie Stamp, the executive producer, who was a very good friend of Douglas Adams, said he wanted this to evolve. You know, these ideas were his. Unfortunately, he didn't see them realized with us. But, you know, it makes me feel better.
He's basically saying simmer down, fanboys, and just watch the damn movie, eat some popcorn.
It's funny. It's funny. It definitely isn't for everybody, though, but neither was the book.
No, I'm still waiting to see it. Very cool.
It's very good. Very good book and movie. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy opens in theaters everywhere this Friday, and you can find out a lot more about the film at hitchhikersmovie.com.
All right, now stick around or you'll miss the emails in the IRC chat room.
And you wouldn't want to do that.
No, look, we're just looking out for you.
Totally.
Or the Xbox.
All right, don't miss tomorrow's show. We're going to show you how to make a homemade portable Nintendo entertainment system. We call it the Nintendo Station Portable, and it's going to be super fly. Super duper fly, Kevin.
That's right. Now, before we get started, I have to tell everyone, I need some help from the fans out there. I found my anime character. A fan sent it in, but there it is. There he is right there. Looks just like me. Who is this? And what little movies does he appear in? I want to find out. Doesn't that look like me a little bit?
A little bit.
There's a nice fan that sent that
Like
in
I
to me.
found my anime character. I'm like, did you like go on a journey this weekend and find your inner
You know how they
spirit?
always say
I'm
there's like an anime character that looks like you out there somewhere?
Sure.
Well, that was mine.
Very nice. Yeah. Well, hopefully someone can help you out with that.
Yes, thank you.
Google search it or something.
Thank you.
All right, let's see what's going on in the old IRC chat room. Miss Lane?
Okay, first question from Bad Mo Foo 310.
Bad mofo.
All right, looked like foo. Is Jimmy the Geek going to predict who will win the NBA playoffs?
That's
a good question. I don't know. Well, it's up to Jimmy's discretion, you know.
Yeah.
He's a busy guy.
We should get him on.
But I think yes.
Yes, I
Let's
think
have
the
him do
answer is
it.
yes.
Let's just say he will and
All right.
make him.
Jimmy's coming on and he'll give you those predictions. Done. That's it for today. Time flew. I'm sorry, but it's because we were having fun.
Thanks to our guests, Zach Wood and Shani Jardin. You've only got 7 more hours to kill until bedtime. Use them wisely.
Get your hands off your joystick and jump with the G-Spot.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
2 hours of cold-popping, judgment-slamming, no-holds-barred game of feeling.
Only one of us will survive this review.
From video heroes to total zeros.
Keep it in your pants.
We're feeding your obsession 7 days a week.
And I know you like parties.
Yes! Find the G-Spot tonight starting at 10.